At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply by September 1st and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chef.
Hey, this is Lincoln Ware for Jeff Weiler Eastgate Used Car Mega Store. That's right, 9 different new car brands in one location. Not sure what make or model? No need to drive around town. We are one stop. Over 400 used cars on site. 400 used cars right there on site. All makes, models, sizes, and price ranges. Cars as low as $3,995 with payments as low as $79 and service inspection included. Guaranteed financing, no matter your past or present credit situation. We can get you approved. First-time buyer programs, college grants, incentives, lease, finance, or cash. Visit our friendly staff who are held to a high level of integrity ethics. Come on out to the Jeff Weiler Eastgate Used Car Mega Store, Route 32 in Batavia. Come on over, check us out, Jeff Weiler Eastgate Used Car Mega Store.
Sprained wrist, ankle twist, broken thumb, can't make a fist, busted knee, surgery, that patch of ice you didn't see.
Where pain starts, Jernavix suzetrigine begins. Jernavix is a non-opioid 50-milligram prescription tablet for adults with moderate to severe acute pain that reduces pain signals before they reach the brain.
Tendon tear, nose repair, tripping on that broken stair, dislocation, operation, moped crash while on vacation.
Do not take Jernavix with CYP3A inhibitors. Avoid use with grapefruit or liver problems, as these may increase side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medicines if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Jernavix may make certain medicines and birth control less effective. Side effects include itching, muscle spasms, rash, and elevated muscle enzymes.
Joint displacement, knee replacement, fell on marbles in the basement, ladder slip, broken hip, that rock climb where you lost your grip.
To learn more about Jernavix, ask your doctor. Call 1-833-589-PAIN or visit jernavix.com.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said,
if it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
We got out of Washington State, and I think a week after, state went on lockdown for COVID.
So then when we transitioned to Texas, it was very much so like, what are we going to do now?
Operation Homefront has allowed our family to make something of ourselves again in the world after military.
It's completely changed the way our life is. It took us from a hopeless situation, and now we're homeowners. We have a savings account. I'm the first one to own a home out of my siblings.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
At the YMCA, finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why and get involved today at ymca.org for a better us.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Police are investigating a shooting incident that happened last night at an apartment complex in Mount Healthy. 2 people were injured in the incident that happened around 8:30 p.m. at the Clovernook Apartments. There's been no word on the severity of the victims' injuries. Authorities have permanently revoked the medical license of a Cincinnati area doctor accused of sexually assaulting a disabled patient. Dr. Michael Rousseau is accused of exposing himself and then asking the victim to perform sexual acts on him at his Claremont County office earlier this year. He has been indicted on charges that include rape, sexual battery, and that all involves a patient. A federal judge on Monday, at the request of prosecutors, dismissed all charges previously filed against former Cincinnati City Council member P.J. Sittenfeld. Sittenfeld was sentenced to 16 months in prison after being convicted on charges of bribery and attempted extortion in 2022, but was pardoned by President Trump last year. Prosecutors have also ordered to return to Sittenfeld the $40,000 that he paid as a fine that came along with his prison sentence. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane. Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Fingan, Fee, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. I'm just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And a lot of bipartisan backlash over the Jeffries Kushner meeting. What's going on with that? I don't know. We'll see. Police have arrested a 16-year-old in connection with the shooting of 14-year-old Rakeem Blair. Yeah, shot in the face last week, died over the weekend, and a 16-year-old, a 16 killing a 14-year-old. Man, I tell you, unbelievable. So we'll see what evidence they have on the 16-year-old and Will he be indicted and bound over to adult court? Probably. I would say he probably would be. And then I guess we'll find out his name. Yes. Man. 2 people were shot out in Mount Healthy last night over on Clover Nook. Yeah. They haven't given the names of the people. They haven't been released yet, but not a whole lot of details coming out of that one. Of course, you got Mount Healthy Police and North College Hill Police, and they're going to be slow with stuff coming out, So I don't know. A candidate for judge is facing possible discipline after she was interviewed on another radio show, and I've never heard of her. Susan Lucan. Is she in relation to Charlie Lucan? I don't know. Is that his daughter or what? I don't know. But a state disciplinary complaint accuses a candidate for Hamilton County Juvenile Court judge of misleading voters by saying during a radio interview that she previously served as a judge, even though she never held that office. Yeah. Susan Lucan, currently a magistrate for the county's probate court, previously served as a magistrate in juvenile court, but has never been appointed or elected as a judge. And even the talk show host called her judge, and she didn't correct him. So she did. And I have called people that before on this show. I'm not a judge yet. Not yet, but you know what I mean? They correct you. They stop you, but she let him go on, and now she's in trouble. Yes. Well, that Warren County woman who was accused of having sex with an animal and a 5-year-old and all kind of craziness. Well, she was charged with 24 counts. She pleaded guilty to 4 counts of sexual conduct with animals, but denies allegations involving drugging and sexual assault of a 5-year-old. Okay. So you have that. So we'll see what's going to happen with that one. Man, got all kind of stuff going on. Former judge. I meant to call down to the courthouse to see who is. I never heard of this guy before. Former judge. I guess he was a judge here in Hamilton County, and he was a prosecutor and a lawyer. Former judge facing prostitution charge after an investigation involving the Claremont County inmate. So apparently he had his lawyer papers and used those to get in to see this inmate. And they don't say whether it was a male inmate or female inmate, but he had sex. If you talk to your lawyer, they put you in a little room. You talk to your lawyer, and no sound or speakers or cameras or anything. And apparently they had sex in this room. And he gave the guy vapes. Well, I'm saying a guy, but I don't know whether it was a male or female. They won't say. They just say inmate. And he gave him some chewing tobacco. That made me think it's probably a male, chewing tobacco. And vape pens and stuff like that. And they found the items that he brought in and started questioning him, and then his name came up, and that's how they got to him. And he's 75 years old. James Kinney is his name. And he's been charged with engaging in prostitution, obstructing official business, and solicitation. Man. But it just drives me crazy. They just say inmate. They won't say a female inmate, male inmate. They just say an inmate. So I don't know whether this dude was getting it on with a dude in the room or whether he had a woman that he had in there. I just don't know. But if he was a Republican judge, odds are that it was a man. That's how those Republicans roll. That's how they roll. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. All right. Well, Target is in trouble again. They apologized for an offensive Halloween costume. I guess it looked like blackface. It was like a clown, and the clown had blackface, and so they're saying it was offensive, and the whole bit, and they've apologized, and they're taking the costume out. And the costume sold as the Kid Glows Under Blacklight Circus Clown Halloween. And so it immediately got social media backlash, and Target apologizes, and they say, it never should have got that far on this. It never should have been on display. We don't know how that got by without us noticing. No, they thought we wouldn't notice. That's what it was. Let's see, what else? Oh, this is the craziest story I ever heard. Okay, police are looking to find a suspect who picked up $30 off the ground at a Walmart store. This happened in Albany, Georgia. Albany. Not Albany, but Albany, Georgia. Albany, New York. Yeah, Albany, New York, but in Georgia, it's Albany. Yeah. Police department took to social media and asked the public to help them identify a suspect who found $30 on the ground at Walmart. Now, okay, you lose $30 and I come along and pick it up and find it. How you gonna charge me with something? I have to check with Fanon Rucker on that. But if you find some money on the ground and nobody's looking for any money there, you pick it up and you go about your business, how can they charge you with the crime? Yeah. The police department made the post on Facebook, and they needed assistance with identifying the suspect in the photo taken from surveillance cameras. And the person was going to pursue charges against the guy. Yeah. But I just don't know how that can happen if you lose the money and somebody comes along and picks it up and puts it in their pocket and go about their business. So I don't know. That just sounds crazy to me. But the guy saw his picture, I guess, and he turned the money in. He ended up turning the money back in. So I don't know. And I can tell you this, though. If I owned an NFL team, I definitely wouldn't be trying to get a hookup with a woman at a trailer camp. Yeah. The owner of the 49ers, Jed York, was arrested in East Palestine, Ohio, during a prostitution sting. And he apparently saw this online, an ad, and these were guys trying to break up human trafficking. And they put an ad in there for, a woman wanted to, if a guy wanted her, they could come to the trailer camp, pay $140 to the trailer park, pay $140, and y'all could get it on. So he answered the ad, and he went to the trailer park, and the police were waiting on him. He is the owner of the San Francisco Giants. I mean,
you
49ers.
Really know how to waste a Seals, don't you?
He was the owner of the 49ers. And they're waiting to see if the NFL is going to suspend him or punish him. But I don't think, did they do anything to the New England guy when he was caught at the massage parlor getting a special? And I don't think they did anything to him. And I don't know what they're going to do to this guy. But Attorney General Dave Yost said they've made more than 1,000 arrests in human trafficking operations since 2019. Yeah. So they're set up in that part of Ohio for a lot of human trafficking going on. And the owner of the 49ers fell for the sting, and he got stung. Yes, he got stung. But you would think, if I own the 49ers, I'm going to travel with a couple of ladies. You know what I mean? He had already filed for a divorce from his wife. They were getting a divorce, and I would have been traveling with a couple of ladies, And he has to go find a trailer park woman for $140 and gets busted. What? He ought to be upset with himself for that crap. I'm telling you. Jeez. Well, we got a new corporate headquarters here, the global headquarters for Valvoline.
They're coming to Cincinnati, and they're bringing dozens of high-paying jobs with them. Yeah. They're going to move at 312 Elm Street. Yeah, 312. I'm trying to figure out where is 312 Elm Street. Is that closer to downtown somewhere? Well, anyway, all I know, they'll bring a $10.4 million payroll with them. So that's good news for the city. And good news for Cincinnati Public Schools if that tax levy passed. But that's right, they have the property tax levy, not the income tax levy, which I still think was a mistake for them not using that. Hats off to the Hamilton West Side baseball team. They're still in the World Series. They're still in the Little League World Series, and they live on to play another day. Yes. All right. We're going to take a break. 513-749-1230. We've got a lot on the plate. Canada is upset with the United States, and I thought Trump was talking about lowering prices for us. Now, Canada is going to increase all kind of stuff. You have a car wreck. It's going to cost you more to get your car fixed. All kind of stuff. You want to buy a bottle of Crown Royal. That's Canadian whiskey. It's going to cost you more to buy that Crown Royal. So, I mean, Canada ships a lot of goods over here to the United States, and they're going to make us pay. Donald Trump is making us pay, so they're going to make us pay. And then they say they got something for the United States, too. And this guy, Premier Doug Ford is his name. Man, he's going back and forth with Trump. He's not taking any of Trump's crap. He's letting him have it. So, as usual, Trump will back off at the last minute. He'll back off. He just does that stuff to get people riled up, and then he backs off. He'll negotiate down. We should know his pattern by now. We should know it. We should know his pattern. All right. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you on a Tuesday, 1230. The Buzz.
Hey, y'all. What up? This your boy, Ricky Samadi. I want to drop you an invite to something.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, I must have the wrong number. I'm sorry. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. I just realized who I called. I called you by mistake. How you doing? Well, no, I was calling another Melba, and I hit the thing, and I hit the wrong Melba. Pretty good. How you been? Good. Where you living at now? Okay. In Virginia, all right. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm on the air here, so I got to get back, but I'll give you a call one day. We catch up, because I haven't seen you since you left here. I haven't heard from you since you left Cincinnati, and boom. All right. I'll talk to you. All right. Bye. Called the wrong Melba. And Wrong Melba called right back. Okay. Hey, give me a call when you get a chance. I got a couple of questions for you. Okay. Somebody said, how many Melbas do you remember? The health director, what was health commissioner, Melba Moore? Remember her? That was her number, and I was calling Melba Marsh, and I just saw the M, and I hit the wrong Melba. Yeah, they ran Melba Moore out of town, and she didn't look back. He in Virginia somewhere. Unbelievable. No. What channel is it on? Who's on there? Oh, okay. It's a big, rich town. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. It is Tuesday, and let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters and check in with my good friend, Detective Tiffany Green. How you doing today?
I'm good. Good morning, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. It's Tuesday. That means the week is starting to move by. It's going. Tomorrow will be hump day. How about that?
It's terrific Tuesday.
Yeah, okay. Okay. You sound like Al Sharpton. It's terrific Tuesday. Yes.
Yeah, you got to put a spin on it.
Yes. Who are we looking for today?
Cincinnati Police District 3 is looking for Brandon Brown. Mr. Brown is wanted for 4 counts of felonious assault. On August 14th of 2026, during a physical altercation, Mr. Brown fired a single shot at 4 victims with the intent to cause serious physical harm to the victims. 3 out of the 4 victims were children. Brandon Brown is a black male. He's 30 years old. He's 5'10" and 210 pounds. Brandon Brown has an arrest history of weapon and drug offenses, failure to appear, and was last known to live on Riddle Road in Woodlawn. Cincinnati Police District 2 is looking for Jeremy Ware. Mr. Ware is wanted for felony strangulation and misdemeanor domestic violence. On August 22nd of 2026, during a domestic dispute, Ware forcefully put his hands against the victim's face and throat, making it difficult for the victim to breathe. Jeremy Ware is a white male. He's 50 years old. He's 6 foot and 165 pounds. Jeremy Ware has an arrest history of drug offenses and was last known to live on Gilbert Avenue in Walnut Hills. Listeners, if anyone has information on where police can find Brandon Brown or Jeremy Ware, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right, 352-3040, night or day, cash money for your clues. And somebody on YouTube says, Detective Green has come a long way since she started on the buzz. She was so quiet and buttoned up initially. Okay.
Tell them thank you.
Well, I told him I had to break you down, and we get there, and you're there. You're there now. See, you can do this stuff with your eyes closed.
Not quite. But
yes, you can. You're good to go. All right, we'll talk to you.
Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, that's she was real shy when she first came on. Boy, you couldn't ask her anything other than the Crime Stopper. She would panic. But she's got the hang of it. She's got the hang of it. Yes, she's got the hang of it. All right, let's move along. How many of them have I broken in here? at Crime Stoppers. It goes all the way back to, let's see. Oh, man. I'm trying to think. What was her name? Eileen Lackey, I think, was the first person who used to call in for Crime Stoppers. Eileen Lackey. And this is back at the WCIN days. She's retired now, of course. I run into her every now and then. Eileen Lackey. Then we had the soul man, Detective Meadows, who sounded like he was black, but he wasn't black, but he sounded like, we used to play Soul Man as his walk-up song, Soul Man. But we've had a lot of them. Olivia Greer, Olivia Lost and Turned Out. Man, Lisa Baker. Oh, boy, it's a lot of them. A lot of them, and I'm still standing.
Yeah, I saw Nedra Ward.
Nedra Ward. I forgot about her. Yeah. Nedra Ward, District 4.
Down on Fountain Square that Sunday when you were there.
Oh, was she down there?
Yeah,
okay.
She was there.
Okay. Yeah. Nedra Ward still holding it down out there at District 4. She's sort of like a detective out there now, I think. Yes. All right. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. Want to get your comments on what's up with these rich guys that they want to slum it sometimes. You know what I mean? I mean, these 49ers have to be worth 3 times as much as the Bengals. 3 times as much as the Bengals. And this guy's slumming at a trailer park. He has to call and set up a date at a trailer park for some nookie. Unbelievable. All right. That's gangster, I would say. Wouldn't you say so, Twin?
Very gangster. He losing in a courtroom, man, twice. He losing from a divorce and he got popped off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is not gonna help his divorce any, I'm sure.
Oh, no, man. He's tricking out, man. She about to take him up top. Robert Kraft, he didn't get popped. They didn't do nothing to him, Lincoln, in the NFL. They just slapped him on the wrist, paid him fine, keep it moving. I think the 49ers worth between, 8 to 12 billion, I believe.
Well,
but man, it ain't even worth it, man. Then you at a trailer park.
I know.
Come on, man. A trailer park, man. You supposed to go for the gold, right? You could have went to Vegas, got one of them old come get me's and all that in there,
Right.
Yeah, you I don't know what it's tricking off game, man.
If he could have stopped in Vegas, they would have came to him, you know?
I went through myself to Brazil or somewhere, got one of them Brazilians. That's all they did, huh? That's crazy. It's sad, about the 14-year-old.
The 16-year-old shooting and killing the 14-year-old. I mean, it's alleged, but we don't know who he is. We don't know what evidence they have. How did they track him down? Did he leave fingerprints in the house? I don't know.
Oh, the streets probably didn't even like him.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
They probably didn't like him. Like, no, you about to take this. You should never shot our home.
His family,
he ain't like you no way.
His family seemed like he's connected, that they're connected out there. So somebody told somebody who did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm looking like, is that a trap house or something they was in?
Well, it was a vacant house. It was supposed to be vacant.
Yeah,
Nobody was supposed to be in it.
I thought it was a trap house at first and all that, but I'm like, man, that's sad, man. Even looking at the listening at the video and the news and everything his family speaking about, especially his brother. He's like, hey, I'm raised. He's like a son to me. I was like, man, that's a hurt feeling and all that.
Yeah.
Lincoln, well, why the news really portrayed us like that, man? Act like we really animals out there. But they didn't say nothing about the other white folks when they was fake brawl, whatever y'all call it down in Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, I know. We didn't hear nothing about that except on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm saying when your mayor come in there, you need to, question him.
What do you want me to say?
I say, ask him why y'all hype this brawl and all that up for the blacks. So when you see this video right here, man, what you think about this?
Well, okay, he didn't hype the brawl up. The media hyped it up.
Man,
he would have loved for this to be quiet.
Push the narrative up.
He would have loved for that stuff to stay quiet. He didn't hype it up.
Man, he probably didn't, but I'm saying they talked about downtown needs to be safe and all that. Basically, they were saying keep them animals from downtown. That's what they really want to say. And Lincoln, let me tell you about your prosecutor. She was at the church, and I seen and they went live. She was at KZ when they did that forum and everything. And she said out her mouth, Lincoln, and I believe on your show, just a strike of a pen, Lincoln, she can make it all go away.
She didn't say that. She didn't say, I can make it all go away. All I have to do is sign. She didn't say that.
Lincoln.
What?
Stop it, Lincoln. That's all it takes, Lincoln.
How do you... Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Lincoln, quit blocking for them people. That's what pissed me off about you. I know y'all in a group together, but sometimes you got to call it out, Lincoln. And that's what Tracy Hunter did before it was over with.
First of all, they're telling me that a judge has, just like Elwood Jones, a judge has to dismiss the charges, and then the prosecution can throw it out. Just like, and I forgot to mention the most important news story of all today. P.G. Sittenfeld, charges have been dropped. See,
I was coming from there.
And that's what needs to happen.
I was coming from him because you know what? You glazing him for the last couple of years.
Wait, hold on a second. Just slow down. Slow your roll. Okay? Slow your roll. First of all, a judge had dismissed the case after the pardon. The charges were still there. And so the prosecutors asked the judge to dismiss the charges, and that's what happened. A judge is going to have to be the final say-so in this. Then the prosecutors can go ahead and dismiss it. But some judge somewhere has got to sign off on this.
Lincoln, only thing she said, I feel no evidence or whatever against her. Just drop the case. A prosecutor can go to a judge and say, drop the case. Come on, Lincoln. That's on any crime, any case.
Right. Okay, but
a prosecutor can go there and say dismiss it. That's all she has to do is say dismiss, and the case is closed. Let the lady go. But she keep on coming with this conflict of interest, Jeter people. Come on with that excuse, lady. Stop it. You can go in there and tell that judge, sign off on it, and let that lady go. That's all it takes. That's all it takes as a prosecutor.
Okay.
That's all it takes.
Now, hold on. The next time she comes in here, I want you to call in. I'm going to let you talk to her.
I tried to call and everything, but every time you see Twin on the screen, you always running from me. Don't run. And everything you do, Glaze.
Well, I hope you don't talk like this to the prosecutor when you call. I hope you talk normal and ask a sensible question.
I have a lot of sense, a lot of common sense. And y'all, I'm not about to keep on. Hey, how you doing, Connie?
Now, look, all I'm saying is don't get on here yelling and stuff. Just ask the question.
I do that, Lincoln.
Okay.
But sometimes you gotta yell because the hype to put some courage in their heart to pump they nonchalant. Oh man, they be pissing me off, man. And y'all let these people come on here and play the community like this. Why you allowed that to happen, Lincoln?
Unbelievable.
I just don't understand how you allowed this to happen.
All I got to say, look, Twin, all I got to say, it's just not up to her. Some things have to fall into place. I just don't think she can sign some paper and
once again, man, quit saying that she's a prosecutor.
Problems go away.
Man, the prosecutor can drop any case, man. Sign off on it, Judge. Here you go. And she the head prosecutor in Cincinnati, Hamilton County. Quit making excuses for these people, man.
Twin can't code switch. The stupid can't leave.
Man, nobody listen to your little bogus little raggedy chat, man. None of them scary people. At least I'm calling concerned about people. They don't even call in.
Twin, I know they don't. They're keyboard terrorists. That's what they are.
Hey, tell Terrence be quiet. Finally, he got a date and everything. It's about time.
Oh, boy. All right, Twin, I'm going to let you go back to Kroger and glaze the customers. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Oh, boy. Yes, I forgot to mention P.G. Sittenfeld. All charges have been dropped. He gets his $40,000 fine back that he paid. And what I really want to know, was he able to keep that PAC money that he was getting? He had like several $100,000 in that PAC. Did he get to keep that or what? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if he was able to keep that or not. But he's record is clean. And I've always preached that he never should have been in jail for how he was set up by the FBI. And he gets his justice. Gets his justice. All right, let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the Trip.
Cam Hardy says, yes, he still has it. It was $800,000. I knew it was a lot of money. He probably spent that much on lawyers, though. It's probably gone. I don't know whether he could spend it on lawyers or not, but it's probably gone. Because he had lawyers. He had some big-time lawyers, and they had to be charging $1,000 an hour, probably. Yep, PG got his, I had that story. How did I not bring that story in? I printed it yesterday as soon as I heard the news.
Yeah, I thought you were going to lead with that story. I'm like, he mentioned PG Sittenfeld.
Somehow, it didn't get in my papers here because I printed that off last night for sure. Man, how did that not get in my... That is crazy. Yeah, that should have been my top story, and I don't know how. Maybe it got mixed up in some other stories there, and
yeah, that football team owner with the trailer park thing just threw you off course there.
Oh boy! See, it says here, judge formally dismisses all charges against PG Sittenfeld. A judge did that. Do y'all understand me? Do you hear me, twin? A judge did that. Bribery and other charges against former Cincinnati City Councilman P.G. Sittenfeld were dismissed yesterday in what a federal judge said is likely the final chapter in a long-running saga. U.S. District Judge Douglas Cole granted a request by federal prosecutors, okay? A request. Now, maybe Connie Pillage can request that they dismiss charges against Tracy Hunter. But a federal prosecutor requested that the judge dismiss all charges. He was found guilty in 2022 of bribery and attempted extortion, a case involving political donations. He was also ordered to pay a $40,000 fine, which the judge ordered prosecutors to return that $40,000 to Sittenfeld. So there you go. Trump pardoned him. Yeah. Dr. Kappa. At the urology group. There's one in Norwood. The main was in Norwood, right there off of the Norwood Lateral. Oh boy, they want you to call and make the appointment for them too. Jeez. Oh boy. Just ask your phone to give you the address of the urology group, and most phones might do that. I don't know. Maybe he got one of those Obama phones. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Did you look up the address for that person?
I think I'm going to have to, Mr. Ware, because, I'm going to try to help him out.
Oh, boy. He must be an older guy.
He's an older guy,
Okay.
and he does not have a smartphone, Mr. Ware.
Boy.
So
Okay.
I'm going to help him out.
Okay.
All right.
Unbelievable. All right. You're the nicest producer ever. Oh, boy. Now, next he's going to tell you call to make the appointment for him.
Oh, boy.
Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And PG Sittenfeld is clear to go. And no charges. All charges dismissed after the prosecutors asked a judge, a U.S. district judge, to drop the charges, and the judge listened to the prosecutors and dropped the charges against PG, and he had to return $40,000. The feds had to return $40,000 as part of the fine he had to pay, and I guess he had like $800,000 in that packed fund that he had, and I guess he got a chance to keep that. I'm not sure. But there you go. There you go. And, man, these people who are young just dying all of a sudden. Former Cincinnati Bearcat point guard, his name is Michael Horton, only 50 years old. Just turned 50. And he died. Yeah. Unbelievable. 50 years old. 50 years old, and he passes away. These people who are like 40s and 50s that just all of a sudden they're dead. I don't understand what's going on with that. This guy was in top shape. I mean, former guard, only 50 years old. Yeah. He played 2 seasons under Bob Huggins. He played with Kenyon Martin and Reuben Patterson. He played with those guys. Cincinnati Reds, man, I don't know what to say about them. I don't know what to say about the Reds. Chase Burns, now he's the guy that you could always depend on to hold him to at least 1 or 2 runs. He got shelled for 5 runs in the 3rd inning last night. I think it's all over for the Reds. I think it's all over. I'm glad football season is just now getting ready to start. And when does college start? Does college start this weekend or is it next weekend for college? I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody will let me know on the chat. Yeah. But someone says, oh, yeah, he took the jab and had a heart attack. They still trying to blame this stuff on the COVID vaccine, Marquetta. Oh, boy. All you conspiracy folks. There's a whole lot of people that took the jab and they still walking around living. Yeah. Somebody said this weekend college football starts. And yes, Henry is playing for Ohio State. Remember somebody was saying he was a senior, but now he is playing for Ohio State this year, Derrick Henry's son. And I don't know how much time he'll get on the field unless he's really, I mean, he signed with Ohio State when he was like a sophomore, a freshman or something. He signed with Ohio State. So we'll see what's going to happen there. Someone said, who's PG's judge? I think Judge Cole was named. I don't know whether he was a Republican, whether he was appointed by a Republican or a Democrat. I'm not sure. But there you have it. He is out. But something's got to be done about these young kids with guns, killing other young kids with guns. I just don't understand how this can be happening, and it happens so often. And how do these young kids not, you're 16 years old, you're not afraid to just hold a gun up and point at somebody and shoot them. That's what gets me. They don't have any fear. There's no fear. All right. Let's go to Fanon Rucker before we go to break. Fanon, how you doing?
I'm great, Lincoln Ware. How you doing today, man?
I'm hanging in there. Always good to hear. I was calling for you earlier.
I heard.
What the hell?
So I'm gonna I know you're going to break, so let me just ask you: do you want the legal answer or the practical answer?
Give me both of them. Give me the legal answer first.
Right. From a legal standpoint, it's kind of obvious. You find something on the ground, it's obviously not yours because it wasn't yours before you found it. Now, there's this thing about abandoned property and everything else, but from a real legal standpoint, if you have property that's not yours, it is still the owner's, whoever that person is. And so if you keep something that ain't yours, then yes, that can be considered theft.
Okay.
Because you had the intent to deprive at the time that you took it. But let's talk practically. Why are they spending, like, what, $1,000 in time and effort to find $30?
I know it.
Maybe it was attached to a wallet. Maybe there was some ID that went with it. Maybe it was the chief's son who lost the money.
Yeah.
But practically, you find $30, $50, $100 on the ground, take it and keep on walking.
Right.
What you're supposed to do is turn it into the police, document time, place, where you got it from, and then if nobody claims it, which never happens, if nobody claims it within 30 days or so, then they're supposed to call you and say, here, come and pick up the abandoned property. Nobody has claimed it.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
But they ain't charging nobody no crime for that.
I know. That's just crazy. I'm like,
At some point, and I've told this story before, but there was a time when I was on the bench when some guy showed up in court. He had been charged because the bank accidentally put money in his account and he didn't give it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked about that, like, my mind at that time was like, hold on.
Yeah.
If the Lord knows my need and he puts money in my account on Saturday night, it's not a crime. That's a blessing.
Right.
So I let dude out without, having him pay a bond, whatever. But anyway, there's different things like that really bring a legal and a practical perspective to it. Legally, yes, it's a theft.
Mm-hmm.
Practically, ain't nobody getting charged.
That's just crazy. But they act like they were going to charge him. The people that lost it, they.
I would have volunteered to get my license wherever that was and go on and represent that dude.
All right. Fanon Rucker, good talking to you as always.
Good talking to you, Lincoln.
All right. There we go. All right, that's Fanon Rucker, our resident lawyer. Yes. And, why would the cops put this stuff on Facebook and Instagram, pictures of the guy who took the $30, all that trouble for $30? Yeah. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want. In and around Cincinnati and the Tri-State.
On demand.
The Lincoln Ware Podcast.
Go get it right now.
Wherever you get your podcasts. Or go to thebuzzcincy.com and click on Lincoln Ware Rewind.
There he is, Mr. Big Time Capital One Bank guy.
Mom, please.
Well, look at this Capital One Cafe. I just might move in.
Or just drop by. Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week.
I could put my spoon collection right here by the ATM, yes.
Wow, you weren't kidding, Mom.
I never kid about the spoon collection, son. Oh, hey, what's that thing you always say?
There's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts.
No, the other one.
What's in your wallet?
Oh, that's my boy.
Terms apply. Visit CapitalOne.com/bank guide for details. Capital One and name member FDIC.
If you owe money to the IRS, did you know they have the power to garnish your wages, levy your bank accounts, or even put a lien on your home or business? Scary stuff. But here's some good news. Optima Tax Relief can help end this nightmare. Optima specializes in real solutions and real relief by dealing with the IRS on your behalf. They're experts in taxpayer assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. Optima is the #1 tax resolution firm in the country, and they've helped resolve over $3 billion in tax debt for people just like you. Their team of tax experts will fight to get you the best possible outcome. Don't wait any longer. Get the peace of mind you deserve. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-569-4435. 800-569-4435. 800-569-4435.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Join us for SOAC's 2026 Legacy and Leadership Gala on Saturday, August 29th at the Graduate Hotel in Cincinnati. We are celebrating 33 years of service, advocacy, and community impact. We will have dinner, entertainment, awards, and raffles. Reception begins at 5:30, and the gala runs from 6 to 10 p.m. Visit our website at SOAC.org for more information or call our office at 513-861-2790 to purchase your ticket today. SOAC. Changing lives, strengthening communities, building legacies.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know. He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, he told me that he was having problems in his classes. I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIPS accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. You know, we've been following the Regal Theater and trying to get that restored and back up. And Toylin O'Neill. Toylin, how you doing? What's going on?
How you doing, Lincoln?
I'm doing great. What's going on with the Regal?
So I wanted to share with you and your listeners that on September 2nd, we are having a kickoff event for construction of the Regal. So we have raised about $6 million. And so we are able to start repairing the roof and replacing the dome and also the marquee. We still have some money to raise. We still need about $3 million more to finish, but we are actually going to tighten the building again so it won't be leaking and kind of get it in condition to finish the construction of the Regal, which is estimated in 2028. So I wanted to share that we're having an event from 11 to 1 that people can come down and celebrate that with us on September 2nd.
September 2nd, what time?
11 a.m. to 1 p.m. All right. And we'll have some free food to give out. We have some hot dogs and some popcorn.
Okay.
And
I know
some activities.
The Regal used to have the best popcorn and the best hot dogs ever.
Yes,
when I used to go to the Regal.
we're doing that in nostalgic of the Regal, so please, come on out and celebrate with us.
Yes,
that we
yes.
keep this milestone.
Well, you raised a lot of money.
Yes, we have raised some money to get things started. It's a $13 million project, so we're still plugging along, but we're going to get it together.
Now, okay, tell us what's the finished product going to be? What's it going to look like?
It'll be our first African-American multicultural arts center since 1970s when the Art Consortium existed.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's called the Romax. It's named after Robert O'Neill, who was my father, who was an artist activist here in the city. And so Romax for short, for Robert O'Neill Multicultural Arts Center. So we'll have plays, we'll have performances. People will be able to rent the space, have meetings there. It'll be co-working space, so lots of great things will be able to be done in the Regal again.
All right, sounds good to me. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. All right, Toylin, good talking to you.
Thank you, Lincoln. Have a good day.
All right, glad this is great news. We love great news, and this is good news. So thank you for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, there you go. Boy, she's raised $6 million so far. Jeez. And they're going to start working. Finally start to working on the Regal Theater. Man, I've had some great times going down there to see movies. And the first WCIN, we used to have Christmas down there for the kids. They used to come in, they'd show a movie, get free hot dogs and popcorn. And the line used to be around the corner of the Regal Theater. This is back in the 70s. Back in the 70s. All right. Let's go to Derek. Derek, how are you?
I'm okay, Lincoln. How are you? Let me I'll take you off the speaker.
Yes.
Hey, I'm doing good, Lincoln. What about you?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind?
You keep saying about the $800,000 that Sinfield had.
Yes.
I wonder if Trump has it now.
Well, you never know. I'm sure they had to do something to get that pardon, and I don't know what it was, but it could have had a lot to do with it. You never know. Well,
that's all I wanted to bring out.
Yeah.
As a white privilege, was he able to pay for his pardon?
Yes.
Well, the other two wasn't able to pay for a pardon.
Yes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that all washed out in the end, but I think his lawyers knew somebody in the White House, and they were able to get that done.
So he probably was guilty, but he was able to pay his way out.
Well, I don't know. We don't know if he paid. We don't know if he paid anything. He still can have.
Know Trump is not giving away pardons.
Maybe
we do know that,
maybe
right?
the people he knows, if you have contacts with Trump, he'll do you a favor.
Come on, Lincoln. Come on. Trump don't do nothing but for money. Come on, bro, with that one.
Well, I'm not.
Again, I'm going to be like everybody else. Why are you protecting this man? He paid for his freedom. Everybody else can afford this freedom.
Oh, my God. Jeez. Okay. Whatever. All right.
I appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Ware, I appreciate you.
He didn't commit a crime, so he didn't commit anything that he would have to pay. He didn't commit a crime. Everybody's doing what he was doing. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah,
everybody.
They served time. He didn't serve time, and he paid out.
Well, 4 months. He served 4 months. Remember, he went in and stayed 4 months.
Like I said, where's $800,000 at?
He was in the federal prison.
Right, where's $800,000 at? Donald Trump.
Well, I want to try to get an interview with him. He says I'll be his first interview whenever he decides to do interviews. When that's going to happen, I don't know.
Well,
all right.
Hey, Mr. Ware, I appreciate your time, man.
Derek, thanks for your call.
All right, bro. Thanks.
All right, that's Derek, and there you go. Lincoln is okay with PG being able to and wanting to pay Trump for a pardon. Another violation of Lincoln being a blocker. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. And, hey, if you commit a crime, which I don't think he committed a crime, and apparently he didn't, but I think the first trial he had, the jury, they didn't know. It was just all over their head. They didn't understand what the hell was going on. And he was set up by the FBI. You saw the video and all that stuff. So, yeah, they all saw through that. This man shouldn't have been convicted. Now he's a free man. He's been free, but now he's free all the way. Charges dropped. And now we got to move on to Tracy Hunter. Get her charges dropped. It won't be as easy as Sittenfeld, I can tell you that. Her case has been going on long before Sittenfeld. But we'll see. All right, we've got news coming up, and we'll come back on the other side. 513-749-1230, The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of The Lincoln Ware Show.
A federal judge on Monday, at the request of prosecutors, dismissed all charges previously filed against former Cincinnati City Council member P.J. Sittenfeld. Sittenfeld was sentenced to 16 months in prison after being convicted on charges of bribery and attempted extortion in 2022, but was pardoned by President Trump last year. Prosecutors have also been ordered to return to Sittenfeld the $40,000 that he paid as a fine that came along with his prison sentence. Police are investigating a shooting incident that happened last night at an apartment complex in Mount Healthy. 2 people were injured in the incident that happened around 8:30 at the Clovernook Apartments. There's been no word on the severity of the injuries. Gas prices are lower this week in Cincinnati. AAA reports the average price of regular fuel locally is now $3.88 per gallon, 18 cents less than the price 1 week ago. The average cost of a gallon of regular fuel in the state is $3.99. The Reds were shut out last night in the opener of a 3-game series against the Giants in San Francisco. 5-0 was the final. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. Lawyer and former Hamilton County judge facing prostitution charges involving a Claremont County jail inmate, according to the Claremont County Sheriff's Office. And they just refuse to say if this was a male inmate or female inmate. But court records state that the judge admitted to sexual activity with the inmate on August 4th. He visited the inmate on August 4th. And they say the judge also admitted to giving contraband to an inmate, the records say. So the judge has admitted sexual activity with an inmate, which they refuse to say whether it was a male inmate or a female inmate. I don't know why. I don't know. It just seems like it would be, I don't know. We'll get into that. But right now I got Gina Cooper, medical director of urgent cares at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and all the urgent care facilities for Cincinnati children. Gina Cooper, how are you?
Hi, good morning. Thanks. I'm great. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no problem. Good to have you on. I tell you, that is the best thing you could ever have for children, is have these urgent care centers, huh?
I think so. I'm a parent myself, and we all know that those oops moments can happen anytime and always seem to happen when it's not regular daytime hours. So that's why we're there.
Yeah, and then, so a lot of times when you go to the hospital, the wait is, you hate to say it, but sometimes the wait is so long, the kids are irritable and everything like that. But when you can find an urgent care, a children's hospital urgent care that's not that crowded, you take the kid there and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, the urgent care is a great option for busy families. You're exactly right. And, we have a Save My Spot option on our website. So parents can actually log in and save a time so they don't even have to wait. They can schedule in advance and come in when it's their time.
Oh, I mean, that's even better. Now, what are some of the conditions that would warrant you to take your kid to urgent care?
Absolutely. At our children's hospital urgent cares, we can handle basic stitches. We can do x-rays. We can do typical labs, things like strep testing or urine testing. So those are the types of procedures we can do in the urgent care. But we are really there to help when you have ear pain or a cough that won't go away, you're checking out a fever, some of that regular stuff.
Yes. Now, where are they located? How many do you have around Cincinnati, the urgent cares?
Absolutely. We have 6 in-person urgent cares. We have one at each of our hospital locations, at the Burnett campus downtown and then up at the Liberty Hospital. And then we have 4 community locations in Green Township, Mason, out at Eastgate, and at Crestview Hills in Kentucky.
Okay, man, you're all around, man.
We're trying to reach everyone.
Now, if parents need to find out more information about the urgent cares around, how can they do that?
Oh, the best is always just to search up Cincinnati Children's and Urgent Care. We pop up right away, and that can lead you both to our Save My Spot scheduling and also information about our hours and directions.
Okay. Now, so you're a pediatric emergency medicine physician, correct?
I am, yes.
Okay, so they might find you in the emergency room, or you might be in an urgent care somewhere.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
I work at all of our locations, both in the emergency room and in urgent care. And I'd be happy to see you any place, but I sure know most people don't want to see me.
I'm sure, most people with kids, they don't want to have to bring them in. But this time of year, what are you seeing? When school goes right back, when they just start school and their immune system may have weakened a little bit from being over the summertime, do you see a lot of people when school starts?
Oh, we sure do. We always have a small spike in visits, both from these back-to-school colds, strep throat going around, but then also in our high schoolers back to high school athletics. And so, twisted arms, broken fingers from different sports, that sort of thing. That really starts to come up.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. All right. Dr. Gina Cooper, thank you for joining me. Cincinnati Children's Urgent Cares. And where can they get information on that one more time?
Yeah, CincinnatiChildren's.org, and look for urgent care.
All right. Sounds good to me. Dr. Cooper, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Appreciate it. All right. There you go. Dr. Gina Cooper. And they didn't have that stuff when my kids were coming up, the urgent care. You had to take them to Children's Hospital and get in a long line. You're there all day. You might as well pack a lunch because you're there all day. You know what I mean? Jeez. Unbelievable. But now they got these places all over the place. Unbelievable. My, how times change, huh? Jeez. All right. We were talking about this Hamilton County judge, former judge in Hamilton County. He was a judge for 6 years in the 90s. Then he worked for the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office in 2002. And in 2004, he was charged with a sexual imposition in 2004. So this is not this guy's first rodeo. He was charged with improperly touching a 21-year-old man. So now we figure that inmate is a male. I'm figuring that answers my question right there.
Hey, you dig deep enough, and I tell you,
you'll find
something.
Yes. So that answers the question right there. Charged with sexual imposition, improperly touching a 21-year-old man. So that inmate was probably male, I'm sure.
He can keep his opinions to himself.
Oh, boy. He served a sentence of 10 days in jail. Unbelievable. Man. But, that chewing tobacco, I'm like, what female inmate wants some chewing tobacco? Jeez.
I thought that was a dead giveaway.
Yeah. I'm like, what female wants some chewing tobacco? Yeah. Some snuff and all that stuff. Bring me some snuff up here to jail. Yes. I don't know. Well, they needed a tin can. They probably wouldn't let you have a tin can in jail to spit it in, Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And the Bengals cut one of their linemen, offensive linemen, Ford. He's a big boy. He caught that pass in one of the last games of the season last year. He caught a pass and ran for about 20, 25 yards. And that wasn't enough to keep him on the team this year. But they cut him early enough so he could pick up a job somewhere else. And we'll probably hear from him somewhere along the season, I'm sure. We'll hear from him. He'll be there somewhere. Has anybody seen this Halloween costume that Target apologized for? You know it had to be bad if they jump out the box apologizing. Yeah. So here, Target's, they were just starting to recuperate from the boycott, and now they're hit with something else. Hit with something else, just like that. Unbelievable. A couple other things. The Donald Trump and Canada. And, you would think as close as Canada is to the United States, we would be like 10 toes in a sock. So close. And of course, they were doing, everything was great with Canada before Donald Trump took office. And he has the whole world upset at the United States. Let's just put it that way. Nobody likes this guy. And he's got a line of enemies lined up behind him. And I just don't understand. Have you seen the video of these guys coming out of the manholes near these places like Madison Square Garden and all these big centers down in New York? They just, like 4 a.m, these guys come out of the manholes with lights on there. They had the little hats with the lights on, and then they just started running down the street. And they've checked them out. They say they didn't see anything. They don't know what they're doing down there. They don't know what they're doing. And they just all of a sudden pop out of the manhole and run down the street. And they don't know what's going on. But they're worried that they're close to all these places where a lot of people are. Madison Square Garden, and what's the name of the train station? Central Station, I think I forgot, one of the largest train stations in the world. But what are these guys doing down there? What are they looking for? Or what are they doing? Nobody knows. Yes. And speaking of Donald Trump, I saw somewhere where they had a $10 million bounty on Donald Trump's son, Barron. They had a bounty on him. And so I guess the Secret Service is tightening up on Barron's security. I mean, when your father is hated by everybody, and people who has, people in every country that could pick you off with a little or nothing, I guess you have to be worried. It's crazy that everybody hates Donald Trump. It's just this country, whoever the next president other than J.D. Vance, if it's J.D. Vance, everything's going to continue the same. It's going to be start the record over again. And the record comes to an end, put it back at the beginning. Because he's going to follow Trump's footprint. He sounds like Trump now. Some of the things he said, it's just like Donald Trump. It's just like Trump, and I get sick of that stuff. It really gets on my nerves when I hear J.D. Vance talk. He cannot be the next president of the United States. It's just no way this can happen. He cannot take over after Donald Trump as president. It'll be 4 more years of the same old thing. And something else that can't happen. Ramaswamy cannot be the next governor of Ohio. Man, they're coming after Amy Acton. now they've got, she had the video, she had the voiceover on their commercial, said, I tripped over my dog's gate and I fell and I couldn't go to the meeting. Well, now they've got a commercial running where she actually trips over a gate and falls flat on her face. I'm like, jeez. And then the cops are coming to her. She opens the door, and the cops are standing there looking at her like, you know what you've been doing. And then the next scene, you see her on the couch, and the wine bottle is all spilled, and she's got a pill box right next to the wine that's spilled on the floor. They are coming at her hard. She's got to start fighting back, in some way. And I think maybe she'll do it closer we get to the election. But, man, when I saw this newest commercial they've got on her, with her falling flat on her face, tripping over the gate for the dog, and, I can't operate my remote, and, oh, my goodness.
Oh, there's one worse than that, Mr. Ware. There's a lady on there who, I guess during the pandemic, her mother was in a nursing home.
She says, my mother died because of Amy Acton. I know.
And I said, Ramaswamy is a slime ball.
Boy.
He's a slime ball.
That is, my mother didn't know what was going on. Her family couldn't come to see her, and she died 2 months after that.
Yeah.
I blame you, Amy Acton, for it. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yep.
That's cold-blooded.
How low can you go?
Cold-blooded. Telling you. Unbelievable. The owner of the 49ers was only sentenced to 1 day in jail, time served, $150 for disorderly conduct, and $1,000 for possessing criminal tools. The criminal tool was his phone. He used that to make contact with the, as they say, trafficking, and that's the criminal tool, the phone.
What?
Yes. That's the criminal tool. That's what they say. The phone is the criminal tool. I don't know. Yes. So, and maybe I was coming up against the break when I talked to Fanon Rucker, but I got some other questions for him too. Fanon, if you call back, we need your services again. We need the Cochran Firm's services again. Yes. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. But, yeah, I think that's, I did hear on the news where the criminal tool was the telephone, his cell phone. Who says telephone anymore? I don't know. But anyway, I just still can't believe this guy was willing to go to a trailer park and pay $140. It's just, and his team is worth billions.
Lincoln, sometimes when you want to get down and dirty, you got to go where the dirty places are.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable.
How do I know these things? I don't know. I'm just saying.
I wonder why he's getting a divorce.
You have to wonder why?
I don't know. I mean, does he beat his wife? I don't know. You wonder.
The guy that's looking for prostitutes, you have to wonder why.
Yeah, okay.
It should be self-explanatory.
Well, yeah, I guess so. And he's really letting it hang out now since he's filed for divorce. The divorce papers are filed. I'm going to have some fun. And there you have it. He ends up all over everybody's news. I mean, everybody's news.
Ain't nothing wrong with having relations. Don't be ashamed of that. Relations is beautiful.
Yes. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further.
Piggly Wiggly is closing down stores in multiple states. You ever been to Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, when I was in Alabama.
Yeah.
That was the main store.
Yeah, they got them
in Winn-Dixie.
They got them in Georgia, Winn-Dixie, and Piggly Wiggly. Yeah.
You see. And they had Food World down there. And, yeah.
Yep, Piggly Wiggly. Simone Biles, I don't think she's going to make I don't think she's going to try out for the 28 Olympics. She had her breasts enhanced, so I don't think she'll be able to do those flips like she used to. She had a breast enhancement there, and I don't know, but she still looks in good shape. It looks like she's lifting weights and working out or something, but I don't know. With that breast enhancement there, normally those gymnasts, they don't have big breasts, so I don't know how she's going to pull that off. I just don't know. She's going to be able to pull that off or not. Man. Her husband is with the Indiana now. He's with the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. So she's out of Chicago, and she's on to Indianapolis now. So there you go. Simone Biles. One of the steps in Project 2025 was food insecurity, Chapter 10. That's where we are. Well, Trump has pissed off the cattle ranchers. He's letting all this overseas cattle come in at a cheaper price. I think he dropped the tariffs on that. And now the U.S. cattlemen are mad because they're going to have to drop the price on their meat. One guy said he lost $200 per cow when Trump did that. And he said he had like 400 or 500 cattle that he was taking in. And he said, that adds up. That adds up real quick. $200 a head.
Yeah, there's a reason these cats, John Husted and Ramaswamy, they don't have Trump in their ads anymore.
Right.
Well, they never had him this time around.
Right.
But last time around, all you can see is Trump.
Well, I'm wondering, I hope those people down in South Carolina don't vote for, what's his name? The sister.
Oh, Lindsey Graham's
Lindsey
sister.
Graham's sister. I hope they don't vote for her. I hope they don't put her in. Somebody said those farmers are not going to vote for it. Well, they're voting against themselves, so let them suffer then. Let them suffer. They vote for their own destruction. They want to destroy themselves? Go ahead. Do it. Let them do it. But yeah, since Trump endorsed Lindsey Graham's sister, who says she knows nothing about foreign affairs, let's hope those people are a little smarter than that. Now, I haven't watched Fightland yet, but I saw it up there, and I'm going to have to watch it. The first episode was last week, right?
Touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
Giving voice to the community. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Yeah, the cattle ranchers are upset at Donald Trump now for he's going to let all this overseas beef come into the country. And he claims it's going to lower the price. The cattle rancher says it's not. It's going to hurt them, but it's their own fault. They voted for Donald Trump, and those idiots will probably vote for J.D. Vance if he was running again, and the same thing is going to happen. So you get what you vote for. So you ask for this, now you suffer the consequences. You bought the lie, and now you have to pay. They're losing money like crazy on cattle. These cattle ranchers are now. They're mad as hell. They interviewed a couple of them, and they're not happy at all.
Yeah, he's got a lot of farmers upset. They're angry about a lot of his policies is hurting them. And also, they're angry that they don't have any workers anymore for some reason. Oh, immigration enforcement. Oh, that's what it is. You're voting for a guy that's claiming he's going to get rid of all the immigrants.
Yes.
And the majority of your workers are immigrants. And now you're angry that they don't want to show up for work.
They said, we're going to take our country back.
Yeah.
Taking our country back. Well, last time I checked, you still had it. You know what I mean? What are you taking it back from? Who are you taking it back from? You still have it. You still have your country. Still a majority of white folks in this country, and you still have the power. You're still in the power positions. So what are you taking your country back from?
Well, they're angry that Zoran Mondami is mayor of New York City. He's, they're angry that we have Muslims that's running for Congress. They're angry about that because apparently they're trying to just turn the entire country Muslim now.
Yes.
So that's what they mean by that.
Janice says, once again, we must have a strategy if we want to gain our freedoms back. That strategy is to vote all of the MAGAs out. Well, the Supreme Court is helping Trump out by limiting mail-in votes some kind of way. I don't know how they're going to do it. And I don't think it pertains to all the states out there, a certain number of states. But I tell you, he's the guy who sends his mail-in ballot in, but he don't want you to do it.
Yep.
He votes by mail.
He's always talking about rigged elections, and he's trying to rig the election.
Yes, that's what he's doing. I want to hear from some of you YouTube folks today. YouTube Tuesday. Yes. And Sharpton, he has a day, so I got a day. YouTube Tuesday. We're going to open it up for your YouTubers since y'all got so much to say. So much to say. Except when it comes to taking your fingers off the keyboard. Then Janice is the only one with the pair on YouTube. She's the only one that's got a pair. But yeah, I tell you, this primary down in South Carolina, I think it's today. It's the runoff. Will the people go with the sister, or will they defy what Trump wants you to do and go with the other candidate? Will you go with Miss Graham or the other candidate? It's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. And I'm hoping the people of South Carolina will go with the other candidate. Where's Jay Wright when you need him? Where's Cheryl Love when you need her? Down in South Carolina. Yes. But Lindsay's sister, she knows nothing about being a U.S. Senator. Nothing. All she knows about that is what her brother has probably told her when they see each other. She knows nothing about what she's doing. And for the President of the United States to endorse her to win to run for the Senate in the primary, and then she finishes in the top two, and now she has a runoff election tonight, is just insane. And those people down in South Carolina, they're just dumb enough to vote her in. They're dumb enough to vote her in. And that's the sad part about it. That's the sad part about it. They're dumb enough to listen to Donald Trump and vote for her. And she's just going to be a yes man for Donald Trump, or should I say a yes woman for Donald Trump. Everything he tells her to vote on, she's going to vote on it. If he tells her to sponsor some kind of bill or something, she's going to do that. She's just another mouthpiece for Donald Trump. Unbelievable. All right, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back, and we'll hear from our person on the ground in South Carolina, Jay Wright. We'll hear what the people are saying down there in the low country. 1230, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over a
Oh, boy. But Trump freed PG. Oh, boy. Ramaswamy should not get in there. Well, put it this way. The Republicans in South Carolina are dumb enough to vote for her because that's who will be voting on her, Republican. It's a Republican primary that they're voting on tonight. It's a runoff for the Republicans. Yes, he will, BK Dad. Yes, he will. You got that right, Janice. Yeah, I have thoughts on Deshaun Watson getting the starting. He'll be there maybe two games. They'll give him 2 games. Might just give him 1 game. I don't know. But Deshaun Watson will last 2 games in Cleveland, and he'll be benched for Sanders. It's going to happen. Was a 76-year-old woman or whoever, was she in the suit, the black and white suit on the divorce court, or that show you wanted me to watch? I know it's going on, but I did turn to it. I forgot to say something. What did she have on? Oh, okay.
It was a guy. He was 44. They were both 44.
Okay.
But he just looked 80. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Like, man, I didn't know they was the same age. 44. I didn't know.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe they do want her to win the runoff, and then they'll beat her in the general. Okay. Deshaun is fragile. He might get hurt the first day.
Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
.30 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware on a Tuesday. It's still morning, Tuesday morning. But the weather, you can't beat this weather nowadays. Man, I used to could drive to work with my window open. But it was a little too cool this morning to let the window down. Yeah. I cruised down 71 because you're not going that fast. So much traffic. You're just cruising along. But I had to roll that window up this morning. I'm like, dang, a little nippy out here. Yes. All right. Let's move along. Let's go down to the Low Country and talk to Jay Wright. Jay Wright, what's going on?
In Ware, my man, let me make sure I get your, my man, $100,000, my mentor. I heard you call me out, man. I'm sitting there cleaning my boat. I said, oh, man, if he called me out, I got to call in. Because I love to talk anyway. So, give me a reason to call in. So what's the temperature down in South Carolina as far as who's going to win tonight? Well, Lincoln, it's going to be – this is a very, very unique race. The Republicans are doing themselves a real disservice. They're beating the hell out of each other with all these commercials, all of this. I mean, literally, man, they're beating each other up. But here's the major factor in this race, Lincoln. Number one, this morning, McMaster, the governor, endorsed Graham's sister.
Oh, boy. You're kidding me. He's following Donald Trump. Following Donald Trump.
Absolutely. So that's all we could ever call her is Graham's sister because she don't legitimately have a name because Donald Trump told her to drop her own last name, right?
Yes.
But, Lincoln, I'll tell you what this race is doing here. It is splitting families. Because those white women that had never, ever in their life had a chance to vote for a United States senator, female senator, they're pulling her lever, right? Mm-hmm. Because she's a female. And they're going against the husbands. So, Terrence, where them white women at? They may not be listening to their husbands this time, right?
Oh, boy.
And then not only that, it's only going to create a bigger problem because the white women may not be listening to their husbands. They're going to go into polling locations and they're going to pull Graham's sister's name because they want a woman, right? And so I think it's going to split a lot of families, and we're going to see a lot of divorce here in the Low Country. But also, when her opponent, Dr. Annie Andrews, she ran against Lindsay last election. She's waiting on whoever the winner is. And Lincoln, if God forbid, if there's two women in this race,
oh boy,
it's going to be very unique for South Carolina.
Yes.
In fact, I'm almost pulling for her to win, so it could be two women, and then I'm hoping that Dr. Annie Andrews do her thing. Lincoln, I want to make a couple comments. Well, number one, I do want to tell you, man, that you talked about the sailors on yesterday. You do know, have you heard that they were required to sign an NDA?
Who was this?
The sailors that are coming back on. Lincoln.
I figured that. They were going to not be able to talk. Now, see, if nothing was wrong and everything was great, why would they do that? Why would they do that? See, that's crazy. That's just absolutely insane. So, when does the ship come back?
I'm not exactly sure, but the fact that they have to sign that NDA kind of validates
what they were saying in the beginning. Yes.
Right. It validates what we said in the beginning, but it also speaks to how we lose our rights when we sign up to serve, right?
Yes.
And I did hear you make a comment last week that I was like, I feel a little bad for my mentor. You said that you went to go sign up and the Army guy was trying to get you, but then you was like, nah, baby, nah. You became a Marine?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, 23 years, 8 months, 13 days later, man, I'm sitting around my yard, Lincoln. I'm getting that check. You shoulda, went on.
Oh my
And
goodness!
as far as Ray is concerned, I think Ray's trying to split hairs with you on yesterday, and with this whole issue around Caitlin Clark. Ray, if you're trying to make white people like you, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Just because you want to be pro Caitlin Clark, that's not going to make white people like you. And
he's riding on Caitlin. He's riding on Caitlin Clark's thong. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he better stop drinking.
He thinks
she's
the greatest. He thinks she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now, I won't take anything away from her. She's a good basketball player, a great basketball player. But I'm still saying Kelsey Mitchell is carrying that team.
Well, Lincoln, the Caitlin Clark, the Larry Birds of the world, those guys only come around every 10, 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
So when they do come around, naturally, white America is going to make it seem like, okay, we're now competitive. Right? Because we got somebody that's doing real well. And Lincoln, as far as Tim Scott, if that dude decides to run again, I'm going to run against him.
Yes.
We need to get rid of Tim Scott, man. We really need to get rid of Tim Scott. He's doing nothing. He's not putting no legislation in place that's going to ever benefit black people. And Lincoln,
he's a trip. He would not answer any questions Christian Welker had for him on Sunday. He did not answer the questions.
Lincoln, if any of your listeners are able to, Google Ackaby, North Charleston. Ackaby, North Charleston. That is where Tim Scott came from. A predominantly 95%, maybe 100% all black.
Mm-hmm.
Ackaby, North Charleston.
And what about it? What about it? What about it? That's where
my point I'm making is that he came from an all-black community.
Oh, okay.
An all-black community. And to be where he is right now today, and, he goes to church right across the street from where I live. I just built a house at, right, at Seacoast. And you know that women that he's with, that's just a ploy. You know that's fake, right?
Of course, yeah. I remember when he so-called married her. You know what I mean? They don't even match together, even though she's white, but still, she looks like a Pollyanna, God-fearing, Bible-toting Christian woman.
And what senator goes married a woman with a bunch of kids that he have to be responsible for? That's absurd. But one thing that was true, and Lindsey Graham made a lot of friends, and Lindsey Graham had a lot, was pretty popular for the most part, right? But everybody got to take into consideration, Lindsey Graham was gay, right? So you have a different, there's an audience of gay folks that may not have a whole lot of money, but they resonate with you because you're gay.
Yeah.
So we had uniquely here in South Carolina, let it be said that Jay Wright said it, 2 gay United States senators serving at the same time. Man.
Unbelievable. All right. Hey, Jay Wright, take care of people down there in the Low Country.
I got you, Lincoln, man. And let me say hi to Auntie Sharon and my Cincinnati mom. And let me also give Miss Julia a shout-out, man. I love her, Miss Julia Pittsburgh.
Oh,
we had a great relationship.
Okay. All right.
Take care, man, and good talking with you, sir.
Thanks for your call. All right. There you go. That was Jay Wright, and he was flexing. I'm on my boat, cleaning my boat. Then, I built my house right across the street from Tim Scott's church. He was flexing. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And I don't know what's wrong with the white boys on the chat and YouTube. They hating today, like white boys normally do. Why are they here? Why are they in the chat? Will somebody please tell me? Why are you here? Why are you wannabes? Why do you want to be like us? Why? Unbelievable. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Why are you with us? If you hate us so much, why are you on here chatting with us? Well, you're chatting with yourself. Nobody cares anything about you. Will you please just go away like a gnat? I just want to. You swing at the gnat, wanting it to go away, and as soon as you finish, they're right back again. They're gnats that won't go away. I wish I had some spray. Just spray them. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. Teresa, you're up next. Elia and others. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go with news.
Okay. You really think we love having you there? You must be delusional, Tim Idle. If you went away today, nobody would miss you. Trust me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I agree with you, Richard Chappell. Get off our nuts and get off this page. Oh, my God. You the only one seem to be concerned about it, Idle. Why are you so concerned about where I live? Where do you live, Idle? Where do you live, Idle? Out on some farm somewhere with your overalls on. Maganats. Yeah, that's a good word. Maganats. I missed the NBC anchor, and I haven't seen a video of the guy quitting live on the air. NBC anchor. Told his viewers he was quitting his job live on the air. Bet you by golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever.
of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
You're listening to The Lincoln Ware Show.
Unbelievable.
On your talk and information station, 1230 The Buzz.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. Want to remind you I'll be broadcasting live this coming Saturday over at Jeff Weiler, the used car mega store right there on Route 32 in Batavia. And the phone number over there, write it down, 513-943-5400. Jeff Weiler, all makes, models, sizes, price ranges, you name it. They've got a car for you. Over 400 used cars right there on site. Guaranteed financing, no matter what your past or present credit situation, they can get you an approval. First-time buyer programs, they've got it all. Jeff Weiler, visit the friendly staff, and hey, those guys will work with you, and they'll make it happen. They will make it happen for you at Jeff Weiler. So come on out this coming Saturday. You don't have to wait until then. Just go out. Check out the Kia, the Chevys, the Nissans, the Mazdas, BMW, Mercedes, Chrysler, Dodge, Ford, Lexus, Hyundai. They've got them all right there on the lot waiting for you. Don't forget, check me out Saturday, noon till 2. The phone number, 513-943-5400. Jeff Weiler. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. Teresa, how are you?
Hi, Lincoln. I was thinking about you. I was watching the news, and you might get your arena.
Oh, what
for
was...
the lenders.
Okay, what did you see?
They were talking about the tennis match, and they got record numbers, and then they mentioned something for college basketball.
Okay.
Yep, they're going to be adding more stuff. Yep.
Well, but college basketball, what team? I mean, the college teams got their arena already.
No, they're going to make something so college basketball can be played.
Huh. Okay.
It was on Channel 5 last night.
Okay, I'll check that out. It doesn't sound like anything that's workable. I don't know.
Well,
but we'll see.
The lenders might be the one, and they might do it somewhere else, but they mentioned college basketball.
Well, I think if they could get one of their rich friends to maybe split the money, and they throw in half, the lenders throw in half, and then the city and the county throw in a little bit, it could happen.
Yeah, sound like they was talking about Butler County, though.
No, it's not going to happen out there, trust me.
Okay, yeah. And one more thing, you live in Montgomery. I go out there like twice a week to this wellness center. It's a beautiful two-family house on Montgomery Road. Have you seen that?
Montgomery Road, near the church?
Near the park.
Near the park there. It's like a White House. They just built it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering who lives there.
That's beautiful.
I don't know who. I never see anybody there. I don't know who lives there.
I'm there twice a week. I see people every now and then.
All right.
Yeah, but that thing is gorgeous.
It is. It had to cost a couple of million.
Yes. Yeah.
Easy.
Yes. All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for your call. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And looks like Elijah. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful in light of what I've been allowed to see in my life as opportunity to know what's really happening.
Yeah.
And you know, Lincoln, I really appreciate Al's drive. And because, just listening to the two men talking, and, you being in the public light and all, and my knowing along with you, if you don't know, like when you be saying, I did real great with my brothers, and we were traveling and doing our thing, that I think I shared with you with Joe Jackson and Michael and Tito, Marlon, they came to a show of mine in Jackson, Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, and then you can see that turn into a movie, by the part that Michael was saying to me. So
Wait. What did Michael say to you that turned into a movie?
Well, he and his brother and father saw my show at the Jackson Club in Jackson, Michigan.
Okay.
And after the show, they came back to my dressing room, and Michael said to me, "Man, you bad, man. I like what you do." So I know what influenced him in things that, like, on the road, we know what influences another singer or musician and what have you.
Well, all right, you influenced Michael Jackson. Okay, there.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, it's written in my memoirs. But otherwise, I'm saying to you to have the blessing of looking for the mystery behind life, and then our position in it as being on the bottom, subservient, diaspora. Man, to find out who you are, and to find out what your opposition is, the racist and all that.
You knew who you were when Michael Jackson came back to your dressing room after that show.
No,
you knew who you were then.
Huh?
Yes, you did.
How?
You knew who you were. You were an entertainer, and
and
you were happy with life. You was happy with life.
And I'm saying the real truth. Like, how is my mind actually supposed to work? What's it supposed to accomplish? Those type of things. And I'm glad that I was driven, because I felt there would be answers to solve what's happening with our people, up to today. And so they're going back to you and Al. Al is trying to do my thinking, and, you're trying to offset him with, no, man, we're in the here and now, the real right now. And, I mean, it's so interesting, but yet the truth had to come out of this, to benefit many, many people. So what's happening as far as this dialogue with us is wonderful.
Well, let me tell you this. If Michael Jackson had met Elijah, I don't think he would have been influenced by Elijah. He was influenced by Wesley.
Well, he still would have been influenced because he'd have found out they were the same person.
Michael Jackson is a Jehovah's Witness. So how would the Hebrew Israelites and the Jehovah's Witnesses mix?
Because the Jehovah's Witnesses is just a fancy branding of Hebrew Israelites. In other words, you can't get no truer than Hebrew Israelite, because this is where the Most High had direct contact with Abraham, our father, and from there the story rolls down. So you cannot get past that logic. So, I mean, you see books and people grandstanding and what have you, but it don't mean a darn thing, because when you get into the facts of it, that's what's making this whole thing roll, where white people come up with a white Jesus and all that.
All right.
It's going to be answered eventually, so. But have a blessed day, Lincoln. I love you.
All right. I learned something new today, though. I never knew Wesley influenced Michael Jackson. I never knew that. That's something to hang on to. Man. Came back to the dressing room. Man, oh, Mr. Wesley, you did such a great show, Mr. Wesley. I'm going to try to emulate you when I go out there on stage again. I hope Joe don't whoop my ass when I do it. Unbelievable. Yes. 513-749-1230. David Whitehead, what's on your mind today?
Hey, Lincoln. Just real brief. There is going to be a doubleheader basketball matchup at the Lindner Center.
Oh yeah, right. But they wasn't going to build a stadium out there. That was
that's outdoor.
Yeah, that's what threw me off when she said they're going to build a stadium. You're going to get your arena for college basketball. That kind of threw me off. I have heard about they were going to have a game up there. Was it Ohio State was going to play?
Yeah,
I think.
UC plays Ohio State, and Xavier plays UD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but nothing about building an arena. That's what threw me off.
Any arenas
That's what threw me off.
You just did a $260 million renovation, so I doubt if they're going to add a new arena anytime soon.
Yeah.
But I called Lincoln because I'm concerned. I've been concerned. We tried to step back because there was a group already handling what's going on at Fairview.
Oh, and right. Okay.
It seems as if it has not improved.
Yeah.
There's been no improvement. So we're going to have to get back over there.
I read all the information on that, what they were saying, and it seemed kind of serious, but nothing's happening. No movement.
It's been serious, Lincoln. We tried to go in with advocacy. I got pushed back, saying it was already handled and people were already involved. So, I'm going to step back because there's a ton of other work to be done. So if you say you got it handled, I'll let you handle it. But now that there's other parents and other children still being affected, I don't think we can not jump back in. And I'm going to try and reach out to the parents before that were involved and see how we could collaborate together to see if we can get the best results for the students and families over there at that school. But that school has to be, there's got to be something done. It can't just be a kick the can down the road deal over there because there's just too much going on. And it's affecting a lot of people. But in the meantime, we're selling fast on those Freedom Fund tickets. So
they're going good. Okay.
They're going fast. They're going fast. So I just want to make sure that people know if you are interested, get in touch with the office fast because they're really going fast. And I'm excited about KZ. Oh, I did have one other thing.
Yes.
I just got I had a notification that Amy Acton is coming into town. We're a nonpartisan organization.
Yes.
They're offering the opportunities for everybody. But what I did see is Vivek Ramaswamy came into town and he met with black leaders and black ministry, but none of the people that I know got that call.
Oh, yeah.
So I know our office has
did they
not
name
seen
any of the ministers that he met with?
Yeah, I seen the one bishop. I'm not sure what church he has, and I'm not going to name him, but he goes by Bishop. I've seen him in photos, and he was in the same photo with J.D. Vance's brother. So we'll just leave it at that. But we're a nonpartisan organization. We're willing to listen, willing to sit down and have conversations. And if we're not invited to the table, that has to be intentional.
Of course it is. Yes.
Yeah. So,
it is.
Okay.
All right.
But that's all I got today.
All right.
Thanks.
That's David Whitehead. And Jasmine Crockett is coming in for their Freedom Fund dinner. Yes. Unbelievable. All right, let's break for news. We'll come back on the other side. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Authorities have permanently revoked the medical license of a Cincinnati area doctor accused of sexually assaulting a disabled patient. Dr. Michael Rousseau is accused of exposing himself and then asking the victim to perform sexual acts on him at his Claremont County office earlier this year. He has been indicted on charges that include rape, sexual battery, and that all involves a patient. Police are investigating a shooting incident that happened last night at an apartment complex in Mount Healthy. 2 people were injured in the incident that happened around 8:30 p.m. at the Clovernook Apartments. There's been no word on the severity of the victims' injuries. A federal judge on Monday, at the request of prosecutors, dismissed all charges previously filed against former Cincinnati City Council member P.J. Sittenfeld. Sittenfeld was sentenced to 16 months in prison after being convicted on charges of bribery and attempted extortion in 2022, but was pardoned by President Trump last year. Prosecutors have also ordered to return to Sittenfeld the $40,000 that he paid as a fine that came along with his prison sentence. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
Yeah, I think maybe she got her G and J mixed up. She calls him P.J. Sittenfeld. As we know, it's P.G. Sittenfeld. All right. Ralph Norman is the guy Darlene Graham is running against down in South Carolina. today, and it's going to test Trump's political power in South Carolina. And I hope he gets slapped in the face tonight. It would be great for her to lose. But then again, if two women are running, I don't know who the other woman, who the Democrat is, but in November, those people in South Carolina will be forced to choose a female. So we'll see. Has anyone had, all right. Let's go to the phones, 513-749-1230. And, I called Melba Marsh earlier, but she's in trial today. She's in court. See if she knew anything about this this judge. Did she know him? I'd never heard of this guy before. I never heard. I wonder if my daughter Tamiko has ever heard of him. Let's see. What was the year he was down there? He was a judge down there. I think she might have been down there at that time. I'm not sure. All right. Let's go to Cletus. Cletus, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Lincoln?
I'm hanging in there, Cletus. What's on your mind? Wait, hold on, Cletus. You're breaking up for some reason. Can you move to another spot? I don't know where. You're breaking up. Cletus. Oh, man. Okay. Go ahead, Cletus.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
The guy who's running for governor.
Yes. Ramaswamy.
Yes. Now, I saw his commercial this morning, and it was not one black person in that commercial.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and they was just saying it was a couple of pastors, black pastors, Dave was just talking about. And I sat there and I watched this commercial all the way through.
But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, not to see blacks in there.
It doesn't.
But he probably met with the pastors, and who knows what conversations took place. We have known politicians to come in and throw around checks to pastors. That has happened before.
Yeah. But
they go in there with these $25,000 checks they pass around.
And another question from PG, well, he got, Trump had pardoned him. But what's going on with Pastor? Ain't nobody heard from Pastor?
I haven't heard from him since the last time he was in the studio. He came in and was talking a whole lot of stuff, but he dropped out of sight. I don't know where he is. I haven't heard from Pastor. That's a good question. I have forgot all about him. He's been very, very quiet.
Right. Well, that's all I have.
Okay. Man, your phone is breaking up something terrible here, but okay, Cletus, thanks for calling. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with his phone, but it wasn't very good reception there. Yeah. All right. 513-749-1230. And looks like this my daughter, Tamiko.
I'm sorry if I spelled it wrong.
Yeah,
Mr.
you
Ware.
spelled it wrong.
I guess I won't be showing up for work tomorrow.
It's Tamiko.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I apologize, Tamiko and Mr. Ware.
Tamiko, what's up?
I heard you say my name.
Yes, James Kinney. Have you ever heard of a judge named James Kinney down at the courthouse?
I have. He was there. He was a former judge right when I started, but he also had gotten in trouble back when I first started for touching a young boy at a sleepover.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable.
He's in the news again.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he's got some issues going on. Okay, I wondered if you knew this guy.
He wasn't there when I was there. He had just stepped down, I believe, but I remember him being a hot topic for touching a young boy.
And he was a Republican, right?
That is correct. Definitely Republican Party for sure.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
All right. What time Maya gets out? Okay. Tell her I said hi. I might be at the bus stop. Who knows?
All right. Well, you can help with the math homework.
That's not my cup of tea there. not math.
Third grade math is a lot harder than I thought.
Smarter than I'm not smarter than the third grader. Okay, we'll talk to you.
Okay, bye.
Talk to you. Okay. Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you.
Now, how many lashes will I get for not spelling her name correctly?
Oh, man, maybe 50.
Okay, man, I tell you.
50.
All righty.
50 lashes, Kunte.
All righty.
What's your name? Kunte. What's your name? All right. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. I told you that judge was probably a Republican.
You know, Mr. Ware, every day there's news about a Republican, and it's either they're being involved with a minor or a minor little girl or a little boy.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what's going on with the Republican Party.
And they're the holier than thou party, you know?
They want the rest of us to be just like them.
Yes. Unbelievable. 513-749-1230. And Tamiko's getting on Terrence Howard for misspelling her name. She said, your Facebook friends, how did you misspell her name? Unbelievable.
I guess we're no longer Facebook friends.
All right. 513-749-1230. But it is something how these Republicans, they're so holy and so religious, and oh boy, they're all for God and the church and everything, and they're the ones always caught up in the sex scandals. It's just amazing to me how that stuff happens.
Yeah, they're against gay folks and their lifestyle and trans folks, but males are caught with the little boys. The young, underage boys.
Yeah.
They're the ones caught with them. And a lot of the Republican, these big name Republicans, a lot of those are undercover gay, but that's a different story. But it's shocking to me. It's shocking to me, these folks.
It's unbelievable. All right. A school employee, not Cincinnati Public Schools, but a school employee accused of stabbing the delivery driver 6 times with a pin for being late. When I look at something, this happened in Memphis, Tennessee. Tennessee school employee accused of stabbing a delivery driver at least 6 times with the pin after an argument over a late delivery, police said. Braxton Stewart, 36, an employee of the Memphis Shelby County Schools, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault. The confrontation happened shortly before 9:30 on Thursday at American Way Middle School. According to court documents, the delivery driver told investigators he arrived late to make a delivery at the school, leading to a heated argument with Stewart. Why are you bringing these school supplies in here this late? And then he said the guy stabbed him in his neck, another time between his eyes with the pin. He was taken to the hospital with injuries, and they weren't considered critical. Unbelievable. Everybody's mad at everything nowadays. The delivery driver, he could have been caught up in traffic or something. Why are you going to stab the guy with a pin in the neck, between the eyes? And why are you going to do that? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. All right, let's go to Annie. Annie, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, Annie. What's up? I haven't heard from you in a while.
I know.
Yes.
Well, I've been watching and seeing what's going on, and I saw something recently that just made me sick.
Oh, boy.
The person that is occupying the White House at present wants a ship named after him.
Yes.
That's supposed to be named after
Dorius Miller. That's
right.
Yes.
I would say anybody who is a veteran of this country, served this country, should be upset that a person who dodged a draft not once, not twice, but 5 times because of heel spurs.
Yes.
Wants to be named, what's something that is honorable named after him?
He wants
and he's
everything
never
named
defended
after
this
him.
country for anything.
Yeah, I just can't believe that they're trying to do it. It's not official yet, but they're working on it. Believe me.
You know what? At this point
War
in time, I don't
Department.
trust anything out of their mouths. It's not official. You know they're going to do it
Well, I
because
believe
they're
so.
afraid. Listen, y'all got the power. Y'all the ones in charge. He's just there. If you read the Constitution, he doesn't have as much power as he
Right.
thinks he has.
Oh, he's testing his limits for sure.
And they should say, your limit is met, and you're over.
Yes.
You know, I am tired of people pretending that he's better than he is. And this man really doesn't like this country because they voted him out in 2020. So he's going to make this country suffer.
Yes. Yep.
He's making us suffer for what he calls his ego, his small ego,
Yep.
to be damaged. What kind of man is that? That is not a man. He's less than a man.
I agree.
You know, and I don't understand people being afraid of him. You know what? Everybody, here's the deal. Vote early. Go to your board of elections,
Yes.
and vote early. Because if a lot of us vote early, then if we do it, there's no way they can cheat because we'll overload the system, and the slightest jar, they'll know it.
I hear you.
Because he's building up for a cheat.
Yeah,
this
it's
man's trying to cheat
something
us
is in the
out
works.
of an election.
It's something's in the works. We heard a little bit that the Supreme Court's giving him some limited say over mail-in ballots, but I think that's going to be nixed some kind of way. That's not going to happen, but he's working on something for Election Day. It's coming up, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. He's always working. He had 4 years under Biden. When Biden was in office, this man was running a shadow government in Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Think about it.
He was. You're right.
And all these people are saying, oh, no, he ran the shadow government.
Yeah.
Talking about, what does he call it, the shadow government? He ran it. He is the what's that word they use?
MAGA?
I forget what,
MAGA? MAGA?
no,
I don't know.
it's not MAGA, but it's like the shadow government. He is the one who does the shadow government.
Yes. Yes.
He is the one who was running an undercover government for 4 years when Biden was in office.
Mm-hmm.
Why else would they run down and kiss his feet?
Yep.
You know? And I'm sorry, I can't believe anything out of the mouths of anyone except Democrats right now. At least they're trying.
Right.
They're trying to, and let's be honest, people, the Democrats get in, it's not going to happen overnight that they can fix everything because this man has messed up everything so much.
It's going to take a long time to clear up his mess.
It's gonna be years. It's going to take time. And as quiet as it's told, when Biden left, everything was coming down.
Yeah, it was.
And all he had to do was walk in and sit on his behind.
And things started to go up. The inflation rate went up after he took office.
Because he came in and executive ordered everything Biden had in progress out.
Yes.
So here we are left with nothing.
All right.
You know, people, you got to vote. You got to vote early. Go to your board of elections, vote, and listen. The Democrats get in. It's going to take us a minute, but we're going to get it done. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Annie, good talking to you.
Okay.
All right. That's Annie. Haven't heard from her in a minute, but she's fired up. Yes.
Annie, are you okay?
Yeah, Annie, are you okay?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of the March on Washington, all this time, Cecil's been saying it, and I thought it was true, too. I was saying it, that the bus going up to D.C., the march is on a Friday. The bus is leaving at 11 o'clock Thursday night, this Thursday night, and it'll be returning Friday evening after the march. I've never heard of them doing a march on a Friday in D.C. I don't know, Sharpton, I don't know. It should be on a Saturday, but apparently not. It's going to be a whole lot of traffic going on in D.C. without a march. But anyway, so if you're riding on the bus, it's leaving at 11 o'clock Thursday night. And then it'll be returning Friday evening after the festivities and everything that goes on. On the 28th, it'll be coming back Friday evening, so you probably won't get back to Saturday morning sometime. Saturday morning. So if you're going on the bus, it's leaving Thursday. Now, I'm sure they told you that when you signed up for the bus. But see, so he had it written down wrong, too. He thought it was Saturday also. Yeah. So, see, like I say, it's not part of the walking club, so we didn't know. All they were doing was signing people up at the walking club, so we didn't have any details. We didn't have the details, but it's leaving Thursday night, and if you're going on that bus, if you thought it was leaving Friday night, you're wrong. It's leaving Thursday night, so you're going to have to change your plans and make sure you don't have anything to do Friday. Yes. But it's going to be interesting to see how many people show up at the march. But you can drive up. You don't have to ride on the bus. I think if I had to go up there, I would drive up. I can't do long bus rides anymore. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Hey, Jay from Fairfield, how you doing? Oh, hold on, Jay. Let me go to break right quick, Jay. I'll be right back. Let's take a quick break. We'll come right back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoop sent to your...
Now Cecil's going to drive up. Cecil is driving up. It's work to be done. That's why it's on a work day. I don't know. It should have been on Saturday. But Sharpton, he's done enough of these. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Cecil didn't put me in a trick. What do you mean? Cecil put me in a trick bag. He didn't put me in a trick bag. Yeah, the flyer says it all. They gave you a flyer, and they sent that to you and all that stuff. So people who ride in the bus, they know. They know. So if you're not riding the bus, you don't need to be concerned. But the people who are riding the bus, I'm sure they know exactly where the bus is going to pick you up and everything. They know. Is that the same Jay? Okay. No. Who called from Fairfield just now? Did somebody else call from Fairfield a few minutes ago? Okay. Oh, no. That was Jay that I just answered. I did answer his call. That's right. I told him to put him on hold. I thought that was somebody new. Okay. They'll get more news coverage on a weekday than a weekend. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like I say, Sharpton must know what he's doing. He's done enough of these things. Okay, Queen Newman. You and your 21-year-old grandson will be on the bus. All right. Make sure he takes a lot of snacks. but they'll probably stop very often. If it's a bunch of older folks on there, they'll be stopping every hour and a half. Oh boy. Don't use that restroom. Yep. That would be a last resort for me to use the bus restroom. Last resort. I heard you can't, what? I heard you can't do the number 2 on the bus.
To purchase your ticket today. SOAC, changing lives, strengthening communities, building legacies.
1230 The Buzz, streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And let's see, we got Jay from Fairfield, Miss D, and Patty all holding on. Jay from Fairfield, what's going on?
Hey, Lincoln, I wanted to explain why you questioning why Sharpton has his march on Friday.
Yes.
Reason why is because he wants to be there so that when the Supreme Court justices and their aides and all the senators and everything will be there in D.C.
Yeah.
So that way, because nobody's there on a Saturday.
Well, that's true. That's true.
So he does it on Friday.
Yeah.
They're going to see that, we're not sitting back just letting this stuff happen, and we're mad about it, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll be able to see it. They won't be out of town. They'll be right there to see it.
Right. So that's the reason why.
Okay. I can understand that. Okay. All right. Hey, thanks for your
Thanks
call.
a lot.
All right.
All right.
Looks like Miss D is up. Miss D, how are you?
Swell. How are you, Mr. Lincoln Ware?
Okay, you've been running. You're breathing awfully hard there.
I was telling you last time I'm having some breathing problems.
Oh, man.
Getting up there, you know what I mean, Link? I'm getting on up there.
Yeah, what are you, about 77, 76, 72? Okay.
Yeah.
You're Rico's younger sister. That's right.
Right. I do have an older sister, though, right?
Okay.
That's older than him, right?
Okay.
In fact, you're gonna be spinning out. You're gonna be spinning out at Jeff Weiler's.
I'll be doing the
Saturday.
talk. I'll be doing the talk show. I won't be spinning.
I mean, right. That's what I mean. You'll be on though.
Yeah, yes. So tune in and make sure you call in. Yes.
Yes, I will.
People forget, they forget about Saturdays. If you don't remind them, they're used to not listening to the talk on Saturday, and they'll forget all about you. That's why I keep reminding people. Yes.
I mean, Saturday is a play day for most people. There, they have the weekends off.
Yes.
A lot of people, not everyone. But Lincoln, I keep hearing. I need to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
And that question is, when the Democrats they seem afraid to embrace this so-called labeling socialist party thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I don't understand that, because if the Republicans can have under their tent MAGA, which stands for racist, hatred, all the, go back to 1700 somewhere, all of that, and they still embrace, they don't go against that.
Yeah.
So why is the Democrats? Why can't the progressives be our MAGA?
They think they're too I guess too far to the left, and I
don't know what that means. Can you explain? I keep hearing that as well.
It's like you want to tax and spend, and you want everybody to get a free ride. Almost, they want to turn it into a communist government. That's the impression you get when you hear them talk. They
Those
want the government
that they use
to give them everything,
all the money.
And they want government controlling everything, and they don't want big business to have control.
I tell you what, if they gathered up all the food stamps across this country, all the whatever they think that somebody is getting some entitlement.
It would be
to
more
something
white
and work
folks.
for it.
It'll be more white folks getting it than black folks. Yes, we know
but
this.
it still wouldn't be a drop in the bucket to help the deficit, the debt, any of that. It wouldn't even scratch the surface. But I bet you if you went over there where they doing corporate America welfare and loopholes everywhere, that's where you'll find that we could even things up a little bit. Now, Lincoln, the Democrats, I would like for them to start running on things that's reality too, like that Donald Trump. The Republicans. I ain't gonna keep mentioning his name. The Republicans, because that's who we fight.
Yes,
that's our oppressor.
Yes.
So Democrats need to. They need to. The Republicans are trying to dismantle the education system here in this country.
Yep.
They are, they won't do anything about banning that automatic weapon. And I got great nieces and nephews that school done started. And I'm serious. I just don't understand. And Democrats won't say, well, if we socialists, then call us that. But we for helping the people.
Yeah.
And they seem like they're scared to just step up and say
Democrats
want to
help the people,
but we call progressives in our party. Then,
well, see, Democrats want to help the people. Republicans want the people to help themselves.
They don't. The Republicans want to keep it all.
Yeah.
It's people that work every day, Lincoln, and they still are down in that food stamp line and things of that nature. So, the people lazy, it's a handful of them.
Yeah.
And if you took everything from them, it would not help this deficit and this $40 trillion deficit that we're in.
Yeah.
So all that is just in order to keep the money for themselves, and it's just a bunch of foolishness.
Some of those progressives want to get rid of the police. They want to abolish the prisons. So
okay,
you agree with that?
They can say all that.
Where are you getting this stuff from, Lincoln Ware?
Well, I mean, I've heard them say that before.
No, that's probably the extreme left.
Right.
Yeah, the extreme left. They're really extreme, and they're out there. They're out there.
The Republicans can't nothing be worse than the crazy
you got
stuff
that
they
right.
do and talk.
You got that right. No one can be as extreme as they are. That's for sure.
No, so I don't know why we are afraid as a Democratic Party to say that you got MAGA and we got socialism. Whatever you calling us, we cool with that, and we're not against each other in this party right here. What is wrong with that, and why are they so weak?
Well,
they don't bring up. It's so many things they can highlight about this administration they could do it for a whole week and wouldn't get through doing it or saying it, because it's all true. These people are greedy. Donald Trump over there, he could care less about who come over that border. He don't care about that stuff. He's trying to get the quota that Obama had, and he'll do anything, kill people, all that, because of his jealousy for this guy.
Yes.
And people like us are paying for this third grader that we have up here that people are afraid of. What are you scared of? He ain't nothing but a big coward.
Don't get yourself so upset, D.
Oh, man, I don't know why this party of mine,
I don't want you to get out of breath now.
I just hope, Lincoln, that we can take and get this stuff back.
All right.
Because when we ride in on that white horse, and I believe we're going to wave it this time, I know that they got my vote. I wouldn't care what the Democrats said. It would be no way I would vote for a Republican, ever.
I hear you.
Thanks for taking my call.
D, anytime, you're first on the list.
Yes, you my cat. All right.
All right, D. That's D. All right. She gets a little upset. And then she, the breathing. She got to control your breathing, D. Don't get so upset. Yes, she's upset with the Republicans and the Democrats. She's like, the Democrats, you need to grow a pair. Yes. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
Yeah, let me tell you. So the ones that call themselves socialists, they want health care for all, and they want child care for all. The folks that want to abolish the prison, that's the fringes right there. Right. That is the fringes, Mr. Ware. That's very
way
tiny
over
percent.
to the left. Way to the left.
That's the very extreme left.
That's people like Marquetta. That's Marquetta's
I don't know.
Type left.
I'm not going to say whether she is or not, but I know that is the extreme left. No. But they do want health care for all because it's getting too expensive, and they want child care for all.
Yes. Yeah, that's Marquetta's people want to shut the prisons down, get rid of the police. Can you imagine what kind of this would be like Haiti if we did that?
No, you don't want to get rid of the police or prisons. We need both of those. All of these Republican men sleeping with these little boys and girls.
Oh man, unbelievable.
We need prisons for those guys.
Unbelievable. The do-right party, the Republicans, and they always in trouble. Uh-oh, that's Marquetta. That's Marquetta. I knew I would rile her up. Terrence, that's Marquetta there. Oh, boy.
That lady is a nutcase. She's telling me, I heard you say that drag queens should be in the bathroom, and I'm like, when did I say that?
When did you say that? I don't remember you saying
Men
that.
should be in the bathroom. I never said that.
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez.
And then she said that I said that that she believes in no prisons and all that stuff. I said,
well, I said that.
That's what I told her. I said, Lincoln Ware said, I said, I don't know what you believe. That's what I said. I don't know which way she goes on that. That's what I said. Oh, man.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I never say anything about her. I just, when you mentioned what you thought she believed, I said, well, I don't know which way she goes on that. That's what I said.
The NFCC.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
.30 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And we know which buttons to push. We knew how to push somebody's buttons to get them to call in. But yes, Marquetta, I did say you would probably be in favor of getting rid of the police department and closing down the prisons.
You damn wrong about that. I've told you for 20 years now the need for Medicare for all and universal child care.
Yeah.
When Trump and Biden had the argument or their debate and they pushed Biden off of the platform, he had actually won the question on how are you going to fund child care Biden gave a good answer, and then he looked off into space like somebody's old grandpa.
What was his answer?
Something about just the same thing as socialism, providing some form of universal child care, understanding the need for it.
Yeah, there's definitely a need for that. If somebody can come up with a way they can do that, I think they can be elected to anything because...
When you talk about Medicare for all, you said we don't have enough doctors. The issue with Medicare for all is being a single payer. We should not be paying for Israel to have free health care, abortion on demand, free housing, free education, and we can't have it in our own country.
Well, where do you get that we're paying for that? How are we paying for that?
What do you mean? U.S. tax dollars go to Israel every year.
But they go there for weapons.
That's what you're funding.
Go there for weapons. We're funding weapons for Israel.
I would suggest you look
give them the
further
money.
into that.
They buy the weapons from us with the money we give them.
Now, let me ask you, for Kamala Harris, besides her being a beautiful brown woman and you not wanting Trump to win, what policies were you championing?
Well, I figured she would come up with some great policies once she got in there. She didn't have anything that really motivated me to
Kamala
vote for her, but anything was better.
Long-term home care,
better than Trump
program. She was willing to help federal dollars come to your family members as you aged and died so that you would have the dignity of death with your family. That was a great issue. But they
didn't harp on it enough.
Marquetta, girl, Marquetta is not pro-trans. Marquetta is going to keep telling you black men that the LGBTQIA uses us as puppets while not asking if you need HIV counseling. When we lost health care, when we lost the Affordable Care Health Act, did you know that without Barack Obama's ACA, the hospital system was collapsing? He is the one who came up with the electronic health care record.
He put everything on computer. Obama did all that. Of course he did. Yes.
Pulled us off of paper,
onto the computer. Yes.
Under the High-Tech Act. Now that you're losing that, you have more HIV patients down south who won't have access to health care. You don't hear the LGBTQIA plus saying we need to get African Americans tested because black women and black men have the highest rates of HIV in this country, even though they're only 12% of the population. And you keep pushing the LGBTQIA plus as if it's some wonderful alternative to heterosexuals.
Who keeps pushing them?
The Democratic Party. They have the gays and all of them. The alphabet got more rights than blacks do.
Well, I know.
McBride still got on his dress and makeup, and he's still a representative. You lost the voters' right.
Well, I know that the Democrats. Are okay with trans athletes playing with women. I think they're okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I've gone on record saying if you were born with a penis, you can't play in women's sports. I don't care what. Do you agree with that?
Okay, that's a cultural issue for adults. I don't have a problem with any of that. The issue is the children. When you start talking about Medicare for all, you can't use federal public funds to try to transgender a child because you didn't get the boy or the girl that you wanted. As you saw, William, rest in peace, they was trying to turn that little boy into Willow. You have two men dressing in identifying as females living with the mother who was trying to transition a little boy, and he lost his life. This is serious. You know, you all are angry and name-calling, but you don't know nothing about the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal, I told you years ago, which, again, Durrell, Brent Beard, comes from the Green Party.
The Green New Deal
Party said we are going to have an ecological disaster.
That was Biden's deal, the Green New Deal.
No, sir. That Green New Deal comes from the Green Party. It came out in 2010.
But Biden went along with some of that stuff.
AOC was pushing it because AOC comes out of the Green Party. What I'm saying is we don't have leaders. We don't have strong leadership. You know, we can be angry and disgusted voters and upset, but we have to be pushing serious policy. I don't care what you do as an adult. But at the same time, you're not going to redefine me as a woman, as a birthing person. You're not going to say that I'm, that you are, all of that. It's hard to listen to us sometimes because we don't, like I said, we just don't have the type of leadership. I seen Dave Whitehead in the chat one time talking about it. She tried to act so progressive. I don't have to accept you in a dress and a wig, brother. That's some strange stuff to me. And I don't want you in the bathroom with me.
And
so
I think, hold on a second, and I think most blacks feel the way you feel, Marquetta. I think most blacks feel exactly like you feel. So why are you coming hitting us hard? We feel just like you feel. At least I do.
Am I on?
Yes.
Okay, and that's why 18 million people didn't have policy to come out and vote for and voted for the couch.
Right.
You have to be willing to engage with your voter base and inform them what is at stake. Y'all, this Vivek Ramaswamy guy, do you know who has electricity in Memphis? The AI data centers. You know who got electricity in Gary, Indiana? The AI data centers, the gigawatts and all of that is pulling off of the electrical grid.
Well, the lines are down, poles are down. That's why they don't have. It's not because of
they were shooting at them on the 14th. Look it up before you deny it. There are data centers in the same area that has electricity, and this is why Amy Acton is important because she is saying we can't fight the data centers, but we can regulate them. We can make sure they don't drain our country and our state of our water resources and exhaust our electrical grid. Down here in Texas, that's what Abbott has come to realize. After he green-lit AI data centers in rural areas, the water down here evaporates, and they're running out of water.
Yeah.
So you don't have water to give to big, huge data centers. And again, black people are
not
a monolith. I'm not saying that
Trump is in favor of data centers. That means I'm not in favor of them. Trump is pushing them. That means they can't be good for us.
And we should be informing. See, when you say that you don't want to get Skylar Black and Latana on, they're voters. And I can guarantee you their friends aren't voting because they're not informed on issues that may be impacting them. You can hate Trump all day, but if you ain't got a leader to replace him, you're through.
Marquette, I got to go. Thanks for your call. Okay. All right. I think we got somebody can replace Trump for sure. No doubt, Marquetta. But I agree with you. If you're born, you shouldn't be in the bathroom. You should not be in the women's bathroom if you got a penis. You should not be in there. You should not be trying to play in the WNBA if you got a penis. If you were born with one, even if they cut yours off and tried to make you something else there, you were still born with the penis, and you shouldn't be playing with the girls in sports. All right, let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little...
He's back off of his self-imposed ban. Self-imposed. His ban was up after 30 days. He's the one that chose not to come on. But somebody put him in timeout. No, I haven't. Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't you. I don't know who else would have done that. Okay. White Lion had a 30-day ban. Now he says he's really been banned. And it's, hey, I don't know who did it, but I don't have any control over that over here. I have no control over that. But it's, hey, I'm not mad at whoever did it. I'm not mad at whoever did it. Did you do it? Did you do it?
Oh, you playing Marquetta again?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I have to tell you to turn it off at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah.
You know he's going to blame me. Why are you afraid of socialism? I'm afraid of it in so many ways. I just don't think it'll work here. I banned him for 30 days, remember? And he said he wasn't coming back till I apologized to him. And I never did apologize to him. And that's why he hasn't been back. And I'll never apologize to him. Where's Bruce Jenner Caitlyn? She went quiet after Trump did what he did. What did he do? Who's afraid of white lying? Have you heard me apologize to him? Are you kidding me? That's what he was waiting on.
Medicaid plan do that? CareSource, today and always trusted. Learn more at caresource.com.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. Don't forget, I'll be broadcasting live over at Jeff Weiler, the used car mega store right there on Route 32. Over 400 used cars on site. We've got all makes, models, sizes, and prices. Let me tell you. Oh, we've got them all right there. We've got the Kias. They got some nice Kias lately. I've been seeing some commercials with the Kias on there. Those Kias, man, they look nice. We've got Chevrolets. Chevrolet's got a nice car, too. Nissan, Mazda. We got Buicks. We've got everything. Mercedes, Chryslers, Fords, Lexus. You name it, we've got them. And then I'm turning in this Buick Enclave on Saturday. It's a nice 2025 black tinted windows, so you can't see in or out. You can't see in and I can't see out. I'm telling you. But that thing is nice. It's got the third row seat in it, and that dashboard is like your pilot. I mean, that thing has got all kind of stuff on it. I could barely find the AM radio when I got in it. It took me a few minutes to find AM. I'm telling you. I'm like, why are y'all hiding this stuff? But it's unbelievable. You have to read a book before you start driving it because it's unbelievable. It's a nice car. That Buick, that's not your father's Buick. I'm telling you. It is not your father's Buick. But come on over to Jeff Weiler this coming Saturday. I'll be there live from 12 till 2. 12 to 2. The phone number out there is 513-943-5400. And that'll put you in touch with the salesperson. And they'll take it from there. You'll be good to go. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's go to Shahi. Shahi, how are you? Oh, Shaki.
Hey, Lincoln,
okay,
West.
I didn't see the K. Shaki, how you doing?
Make sure you get it right.
What's
up?
up?
That girl, Marquetta was talking. You know, if I pay your rent, keep your grass cut and all your utilities, it allow you to go on vacations, do a whole lot of things, free you up, doesn't it?
Well, but I don't think
Yes
that's
or
what
no?
socialism.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes
it
or
would.
no?
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what was Israel and the weapons that they're being given. So now they can afford free child care, and we're not the only nation that support them.
Yeah.
And the other thing with the police thing, when they talk about defund, it goes back to Barack Obama when he was in office, he defunded the police from the military-industrial complex and all the military weapons that they were getting from the government.
Mm-hmm. Who did that?
That's what people at Barack Obama did. He stopped it. And so the other thing is that, did you know that, and it's a proven fact, that the cities of this country get equipment from the federal government that they can listen in on conversations without a search warrant on the whole city. You know that, right?
Well, not necessarily.
Do you know it? Yes or no?
Is it true? I don't know it, but is it true?
It's
saying
true.
something.
It's
How
true.
do you know?
Listen,
How do you know it's true?
I've read the documentation several times, and the city of Cincinnati, to be precise, has been caught with it like other cities, and then they said they was going to stop it. Well, guess what? Then they came out with new software in which they can turn on and listen to conversations without a search warrant. Those are the type of things that's going on.
I don't know. I don't know that. You talking about you read documents? I mean, wait, stop for a minute and listen. Sometime, where did you get the documents? And
White Line them get banned?
Oh, hold on. Where is Shaquille? I had the wrong. Okay, go ahead. Where did you get these documents from?
It came up in the documentary. If you listen, so I took the time to research it. And it's true, the city of Cincinnati came up in it as well. They were caught with it, and guess what happened? They said they was going to stop using it. Well, guess what? They stopped using it, but then they gave them new software after a period of time to do that. Now, if you don't believe me, look it up yourself. I know you're not going to do it, but look it up.
Oh, wait, who's listening? The police department or the prosecutor's office? Who's listening?
No. It's the police department. They have software that they get from the government, tools they can get from the government that they don't have to have a search warrant. Are you familiar with geofencing?
Geofencing? No.
Yeah, look it up. Geofencing. Now, what I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell you something that I haven't took the time to look into myself, and so therefore.
But there's been all kind of people write stuff down. It's been all kind of accusations on things.
No, well, I'm not.
Conspiracy theorists think that's true. That's not true. Remember, they had the child trafficking thing behind the pizza shop during the Clinton.
That was a Republican drawn up bullcrap, and everybody knows that when they brought it up.
But I don't know if what you're saying is true about they can listen in without a warrant and all this stuff.
It's a fact, buddy. It's a fact. I be listening to people call in, and sometimes they say something like Marquetta was talking about the child care in Israel versus not getting it here. I mean, the people, they're giving them weapons and all this other stuff, so why wouldn't they be able to afford it?
Yeah.
Because of things that they're giving. Is Israel a country or a state? Which one is it?
It's a state. They want it to be a state.
It's
a country of Israel,
but is it part of the United States?
I don't know. It's not part of the United States. We give them aid, but they're not part of us. But they're an ally of ours. An ally.
Okay. Which was created by what?
What do you mean created?
What was Israel? Who created Israel?
I guess the government did. The United States.
No, the League of
Nations back after World War II. Yes.
After World War II was created after World War II before it became the United Nations.
We know this. And so what about that? We give them billions of dollars every year, and they return it to us by buying billions of dollars worth of weapons.
Right, and there you go. So therefore they can afford free universal child care because we give them, and they give it back by buying weapons. But are those weapons at the cost that they were buying them on the open market themselves?
Well, it would cost a lot more if they bought them on the open market, probably.
Okay. So therefore, the universal child care.
But they are required. I think it is part of the deal. They have to buy them from us. They can't buy them from anybody else except us.
But at what price? Are they buying them at the open market price, or the price at which we're selling them?
Whatever
fixed price or what?
Whatever these companies who make the weapons, I guess it's an open market. I guess they sell it to Israel just like they would sell it to France or any other country.
Okie dokie, buddy.
All right. Okay. All right. Thanks for your call, Shaki. But I don't know who would be listening from the police department without a warrant, and I don't know. I mean, anything is possible. I'm not going to say it's not happening, but it's not probable that it is happening. Ozzy, how you doing?
Hey, Lincoln, how you doing? Sorry for calling so late in the show.
What's up?
I've got an opportunity for teenagers. We're taking some teenagers by Youth Development Program, Queen City Youth Development, We're taking some teenagers to the March on Washington.
Oh, okay.
We got a few seats left. So if anybody's interested, have a teenager that's interested, we're going to leave Thursday afternoon. We'll be back Saturday night. The trip is paid for. They would only need meal money. And they can text me at 513-257-1177. And I'm on all social media platforms.
Okay, give that number again real slow.
513-257-1177.
Okay.
And we're taking some teenagers to the March on Washington. And although I'm calling late, it's going to flow right into the Al Sharpton show.
All right, there you go. All right, Ozzy.
Love you, Lincoln.
All right, Ozzy, thanks for your call.
Peace.
All right, that's Ozzy. His number is 513-257-1177. If you want your teenager to go, all they need is a little change to buy some food. The bus is free. They just need a little something there to buy some food along the way. All right? That's going to wrap it up for me. Sharpton is next, and he'll be keeping it real from 1 till 4. And then at 4 o'clock, it'll be a rebroadcast of all this craziness that went on today from 4 till 7 right here on 1230, The Buzz of Cincinnati. Is Hot Mike back? Are they back? Is Hot Mike back? Please. BK Dad, please. Yeah, well, yeah, and that's a good thing, BK Dad. That's a good thing. Yeah, he hung up before I got to him. I don't know why. He heard me say, he said he wasn't coming back till I apologized to him. And that'll never happen. And then he hung up after that. Yeah, that's how it works. We give them money, and then they turn around and go to the big military companies that, and buy the weapons back, buy them from us with our money. As Tony from Roseland would say, with our money, our money. When people say they read this, I get scared. Yeah, I agree with you, Foster. Foster 1220, I agree. Oh, boy. It does seem nice not having those two idiots on. I hope they got rid of Jack M. Often. What's his name? Jack M. Often. I hope they got him off too. But we had nothing to do with it. But there must be a God. Or if Eli is listening, there must be a Yahweh.
The man who inspired Michael Jackson.
Oh,
yes.
my God. That was, I tell you, I can't believe he came up with that one today.
Yeah, he went total delusion
Well,
today.
oh, boy. He inspired Michael Jackson, and it was in the movie.
Yep, it was in the movie. He's the reason why Michael Jackson was wearing high waters and white socks. That's right.
He taught Michael Jackson how to do the moonwalk.
Yes, he did.
Yes. All right. I'm out of here, folks. Lincoln, will the Bengals win their division and make a deep playoff? Well, they asked AI. AI has Baltimore winning the division. AI. Yeah. AI has Baltimore winning. So I don't know if that turns out correct, and it's the same standard. That AI is they gonna have to ban that because betting will be crazy. Yes. All right, folks. I'm out of here. See y'all later. Bye, ya.